I'm back. I did just stream like 3.5 hours ago, but that was Animal Crossing, so it was different. Now we have to finish the Legacy Challenge house. So this should be interesting. I've been sat here staring at it for the past like 10 minutes, honestly. And hold on. I'm not sure. I feel like I might need to make some adjustments to the exterior, and ignore this. But I feel like I might need to, I don't know. So I'll have to think about this a little bit. But mostly today we have a great deal of furnishing to do. And that's kind of the plan for this stream. But welcome in. Hopefully you had a good day so far today. Happy Saturday, everybody. You clicked so fast. Well, I'm glad you made it. I did go live like 5 minutes before I said I would. But I was just sitting here. And so I thought, well, I might as well just happen. I might just start, why not? Why not? You adopted a kitten? Oh my goodness, that is so exciting. What did you name the kitten? I might miss you answering my question, and if I do, I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring your answer, but I should warn you just in case. I love cats. That is very exciting. Okay, we'll have to talk about that, Tiana. No, there's not a shark pond. That's not something I'm very excited about either, but we have an alternate plan, and I think it was good, so it'll be fine. You're getting another cat today? That's exciting, man. That's 2 people. And there was somebody earlier, I didn't read it out loud, and I forget their username, but I saw it earlier when I streamed this morning, that they were getting a cat today, too. That might be one of you, I'm not sure. It could be a third person, though. Who's to say? So, you're fostering a mama cat and her 3 kittens. Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Oh, I just love cats. I love cats. Anyway, that's good news. Good news from everybody. So if you weren't here yesterday, in a minute I'll give you like a tour of the build so we can catch you up to speed. And then we'll start working on furnishing it. I think the thing that I'm struggling with the build right now is that I was like taking screenshots of it to upload the VOD to my second channel on YouTube. And I just feel like this blue is a little bit too light. I think maybe it would be nicer if there was like, it like needs an extra little spark or something. So I think I might change that, but we'll see how we feel. I wanted it to be light at first. I like really wanted it to look like ice and like be all white. Because we're trying to like really channel the like ice princess sort of energy, but I'm not sure if it's too much or not, so I might swap that out. The other big thing is that we don't have a shark pond. Instead, I put the hot spring. So this is a different plan. There are no sharks in the hot spring. However, you can woohoo in it, and technically, people probably could freeze because of it. So it's still just as deadly, maybe even worse. And we can have a shark pond again in a future build. I just feel like it kind of works with us living in Mount Komorebi. It feels like a good choice for this. But we have quite an interesting little backyard here. I haven't done the greenhouse yet. And this is sort of what that building looks like. We've got like a house and then an apartment building right next to each other. The whole downstairs is house pretty much. There's like a small apartment entryway. This is going to be Nina's apartment, and then this is going to be our brother Slay's apartment. I don't think that I'm going to decorate either of the apartments in this stream. I'm going to really try to lock in and finish all of the furniture of the main house, and then I think I might make a separate video for YouTube where I decorate the apartments. So that I can like, I'm just nervous that the video is going to be like an hour long, the speed build, and I think that Nina deserves to shine, so I think I'm going to let Nina have her own video with her decorating. Is the vid out on the first stream? No. Well, you can always watch it on Twitch, but I haven't posted it on my second channel on YouTube yet. The stream, like, are usually a couple days delayed on YouTube, just because it takes me time to get them uploaded. But you can watch it back right now on Twitch. You could watch this stream back right now on Twitch if you wanted to. If you wanted to start from 4 minutes ago. So, anyway. But yeah, I don't like post them instantly because it's too much. Especially because sometimes, like today, I streamed twice today. So that delays it as well, you know. I don't know how long the YouTube video will be, but I don't really care about it being too long. It's more like I care about Nina getting her flowers. Because I post a long video on YouTube. I'm not like worried about that. I'm just worried that if I post a speed build that's an hour long, it's kind of hard for me to do a voiceover for a speed build that's an hour long, because it's like there's only so much yapping a person can do. And I feel like things get lost in the speed build. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little bit, I'd rather let her have her own video. Does that make sense? When you've had an immortal robot for a couple of years in real life, I feel like she needs to really have a proper house build. I'm thinking I'm going to make a separate video for Slay too, Erica, yeah. But I'm going to post Nina's first, because Nina's more important than Slay. With love and respect, she just is. She just is. And no, I did not find Curly earlier. We hunted again for like 3.5 hours. So we've done this for like 7 hours now, still no Curly. I'm not feeling good about my Animal Crossing villager hunt. I'm scared that we're gonna have like another Pietro situation on our hands. I know it's a little bit too soon for that. I've been to like 250 islands. Pietro was like 2,000, 2,100 islands even. But it's just like, you know when you have a bad feeling about something? I have a bad feeling about Curly. But we power through. Anything could happen. We could find Curly on our first ticket next time we stream it. Like, anything could happen. Maybe 3,000? No, I think if it goes past 1,000, I'm gonna give up. I don't know if I'm, like, emotionally capable of doing it that much. Like, I don't know if it's worth all that. Like, it's just Curly. And I have his amiibo. Like, I could just use the amiibo, but I like to hunt. I don't know if I can handle hunting for over 1,000 tickets. Like, that's just, again, it's a little bit too far. It's a little bit too far. But we'll see. We shall see. You've never played Animal Crossing? Don't, look, if you've never played Animal Crossing and you're listening to this thinking it sounds really horrible and scary, Animal Crossing is not like that. This is not like how Animal Crossing was intended to be played. So don't worry about it. A house is missing on my gallery? Which one? Do you mean this one? It is not done. From the last video? What video did I post last? This one? Are you sure it is missing? Didn't I upload it in the video? Let's find out. Because I usually upload those builds from the videos at the end of the video. The first kit build I did. Oh, is it because the gallery was down and it wouldn't let me upload it? Wait, this one's missing? Isn't this the one that I had to upload like 3 times? Because the first version, part of the roof was like the wrong color. I feel like it's broken because, oh, well, the gallery doesn't want to work. I feel like the reason it's not there is because it's like bugged. Because this is the version of it with the messed up roof. Oh. Yeah, chat, I apologize, but I don't think that... I mean, I guess I could maybe try to put it down on like a... Oh my god, lag. Like, oh, I didn't mean to hit the gallery. I wanted to go to Manage Worlds. I could probably try and place it down and then do it. But it's not looking good that it's giving errors. I fully thought it was uploaded. I didn't know that it wasn't uploaded because I uploaded it 3 times in the video. So I thought this whole time that it was up. This is news to me that it is not. I didn't know that. That's why when you said it, I was like, are you sure? But apparently it's broken. So that makes sense. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about the gallery being like totally broken recently. So I don't think it's even a me problem. I think that maybe it's just the gallery has been having a lot of issues this week. It's come up a lot lately. But if this doesn't work, I'm not going to keep trying. This is going to be like last call. See, this is what it looked like before. So I don't know if it actually is up, considering it failed multiple times. But we can see. I hate this game sometimes. Like, this is not a detour I want to be making right now. This is unpleasant. Look, I can't even check. Can anybody see it? You can see it? Okay, if you can see it, then it's fine. Because I can't see it. But if you can, then I think we should be okay. Thank you for checking. I appreciate that. All right, let's go back to Mount Komorebi. So we're building a new house in Mount Komorebi right now. We have like 26K left or something. Why does Dan's Go Live notification say he's back? Hasn't Dan streamed like multiple times since we've been back? Because wasn't he live like Thursday, Friday, and now today as well? What is he on about? Anyway, sorry, I just got like the Twitch notification on my phone. You think he's just not changed it? Weird. Anyway, so like I was saying, we have like house on this side, apartment building on this side. I want to start by possibly changing the color of this. Make it like a little bit darker or something. I don't really like that one. I almost feel like this might be nicer, but it has a little bit less texture. But you see how it, well, actually doesn't even stand out that much. It stands out a little bit more. Just like a bit more. The stucco situation is not, I like, some of these, this is like too, I don't really like this one. And this one's too dark. This one's too bright. This is what I had before, the life and death one. This one's similarly too light, so that won't work. This is just gray, which is bad news. And it costs money. And then this one's like got purple mold on it. I feel like the spa day ones are kind of, well, it's kind of icy in some ways. Oops, that's not supposed to be there. But it's like a little bit more of a stark color difference. I actually think that looks a little bit better. Okay, maybe we do the spa day ones then. That could work for me. I think so. I think so. Okay. Oh, Melissa, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. I want to have some more stuff out here too. I also think that maybe we need to have a little bit more landscaping or something. There's just, something is not working for me with this build. I need like some more, like even if we got some of these and I put like some little things on the floor in front of them so it looks like more trim or something. I just feel like we need more greenery, more, just more. It needs more. So that's what I'm looking at today, is more. Okay, what about cats? No, not cats and dogs. I meant cottage living. I was thinking like this to put around these things. Luckily, it's only 20 bucks. Because sometimes they have a tendency to make things like this like way too expensive. Okay, that should be fine. Well, that one probably can go away. Save us some money. Guys, House Tour from Sabrina Carpenter's new album is going through my head. Like, so bad. As soon as one of you said, can we get a tour? Instantly. It's like non-stop in my head. It's all I can think about. I don't think that looks better, actually. I think maybe it needs to be, like, not as many lights in the front. Maybe I'll try, like, one of the other ones. Yeah, I like that song. I think it's my favorite on the album. I think it's pretty good. Nope, that looks bad too. Oh no. It's so hard to landscape when it's in the snow. Oh, this could work. That's like low to the ground. Oh, I like that better. I think it needed that. You know, it just needs like something else in the front. Pretty badly. Okay, let's get some like doormats, because this one's kind of nice as a little doormat over there. And we could do a different one on this side. Oh, it's a golden Capitrate. I didn't even really register that. That's fun. Go-Go Juice is your favorite? I like that one too. That is also a good one. I think it's a good album. I've been enjoying listening to it past couple days. Nina's gonna have one of the apartments on this side. She's gonna have this apartment, and then Slay's gonna have the top floor apartment. Ems, thank you for the gifted subs too. That is extremely generous. Oh my god, and Korkop, thank you for the gifted subs too. What the heck? Thank you both so much. That is very kind of you. A lot of people getting subs right now. Okay, those are like... Maybe we do that one blue and that one like this beige color, and we can put some pretty plants in this too. Does it need plants right now in this lovely winter's day? Probably not, but oh god. Gotta make sure it's far enough away so it doesn't look scary. Hen Gamer, thank you for the gifted sub. What's going on? Thank you so much for doing that. That is very kind of you. Okay, yeah, you can never have enough plants. And I think that it really helps to have the plants because I feel like it helps it to, I don't know, it just looks less flat and plain now, which is good. I wonder if I should have gotten like, I don't know, almost if we had like something like that just for fun. I do like how this looks, but this isn't gonna work over here. Unless we wanted to like double layer it. There's like absolutely no reason to be doing this other than trying to make it look more interesting from the front, and it's too expensive, so I shouldn't do that. That's bad news. Yeah, those gifted subs are random, Bianca. Like, those people basically just paid Twitch, like, hey, I want to give 5 subs. And then Twitch picks 5 random people from the chat to sub. I don't really know, like, I don't know if there's, like, some kind of special algorithm. I think it's just people that are in the viewer list that it chooses from. Like, I think that's all. And it just randomizes. But I'm not, like, fully sure how it works or anything. Okay. I do think I like that. Do you want anything else here, or is it fine? I think it's fine. We do need to get a few more things over on this side. Oh, I was also going to look at... I wanted to look at this stuff from Snowy Escape, just in case I wanted to put anything else. And I think the answer is no, I don't really care about putting anything else. So it should be fine. Aren't all the gifted subs random? Yeah, like that, in that sense it is, yeah. But you can also gift subs to an individual if you want to. You can like you could like click somebody's username and gift them a sub if you wanted to give it to like a certain person. But you can also just, those ones were randomized. What just happened? Oh, the like snowboard ski stand thing. That could be good too. That would fit out here. We can just like put that off to the side. Or should I put it like right in the front in this part? That's kind of nice, right? I think so. I can use this set of plants again. Put them in the front over here by this. I don't know. I think this side bit's a little weird, but I don't know. Okay, I think we should be fine with this for now. Unless I wanted to put these up here. Maybe to like switch it up a little bit more. I did like them down there, but it might be better for us with... No, I don't like them. I don't like them up there. Put it back. Did I talk about the Stardew update announcement? Yeah, I was talking about that earlier before he even tweeted about it because I streamed this morning. The first thing I saw when I woke up this morning, I go on TikTok. It was like 5 a.m. because I'm waking up so early recently. Open my phone, go on TikTok, and it was a video. It was like, it had just been posted. And like nobody had seen, like it didn't have like a million likes like you would expect a Stardew announcement to have because I think it was like just posted. But it was a video of him at the concert last night announcing the update. But bear in mind, this Stardew update he announced, all he said was there's going to be an update. He didn't say when or what, like there's no, that's all the information is that there's going to be an update. That's all he said. But it was the first thing I saw when I woke up and I was so excited. I was like yelling to my mods about it, and my mods chat in Discord and stuff. It's pretty fun that he's confirmed it now. But there's no other information, so like we don't have like really anything else to look forward to aside from just knowing that it exists. But I'm glad to know that it exists. Because I really like Stardew Valley, as many of you know. It's one of my favorite games ever. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, I'm still feeling a little bit unsure about this part over here. I think that maybe we could use a little bit more. Maybe one of these rain chains could be nice. It's like another thing over there. Maybe that could be over on this side. So there's like one more thing over there. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine like this. Okay. Maybe I'll work on the greenhouse then next. Oh no, we shouldn't spend money on the greenhouse right now. We should work on the interior. Lock in, Kayla. Lock in. Let's do the office space first. This is what the inside looks like so far. We got kind of like an entryway, a living room, kitchen and dining room. These are gonna be bedrooms here, and then we have this like office room. I want to maybe get like more of a wallpaper in here. Does the one from Paranormal come in like a super light color by any chance? I think this one's a little bit too busy. We could try something like this. That's like super different from the rest of the house though. Let me look and see. Oh, thank you for the raid. You actually caught us at a really good time. I literally just started, well, I built this yesterday, and now we're working on doing some of more of the interior, but this is for my YouTube Legacy Challenge, so it's like a house and a family that I've been playing in for many, many, many years. The Sims dad is Santa. That's kind of all you need to know about the vibes that we're going for. We're trying to have like Ice Princess energy. Okay. Paranormal. Maybe this could be like in the white color. Oh. See, that's too much yellow. This with the white is maybe more the vibes of the like iciness that I want out of this. I think that could work. So in here, we're trying to have basically just an office. We want like computer, desk, stuff like that. This is the lot that always has snow. Yeah, in this world, it's never going to... the snow's never going to melt in here. It will be like this forever from now on in this world. Okay. No, Lola, I would prefer to not talk about the leak of the new expansion pack if we can avoid it. I just don't really want to see them. Like, I would really like to have a true reaction to the trailer when it comes out, which it sounds like will be soon based on the leaked roadmap. And I would like to get to experience the trailer and like see it for the first time that way. So I would prefer to not talk about the leak if that's okay. You can look it up. I don't care. Do whatever you want. But I just don't want to talk. Like, please don't tell me anything if you've seen it. I just don't really want to know. If I can. It's hard to avoid because it's everywhere. But I would like to not look at it if I could. Okay. Nah, I don't like that one. Oh, we can maybe use this lamp. I never used this lamp. This is the one from... This is like the businesses and hobbies early purchase content one. I do like that. And we can use the desk chair from my kit. No, I don't think the constant leaks are a marketing strategy. I know that some people think that. This one, I can guarantee you, was not a marketing strategy. None of this was. They do not want this to happen. It makes them look stupid, and they don't get to control the narrative of their pack announcement. Like, everybody is looking at this and feeling mad about it. They don't want that. They don't want that to happen. Like, that's not a win for them. They don't gain anything from this. People are looking at it and then getting mad that it's happening so fast. They're like, fix your broken game. Stop selling us stuff. They want to be able to like post the trailer and then have you see it from the first time from their perspective and like the way they're trying to sell it to you. They don't want it to leak like this. This is very bad for them to have this happen. They would never do it on purpose. I like wholeheartedly believe that. It's everything about this is bad for them. I actually like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, I want to get some books along this back wall, but the books are really expensive. So I'm not sure what we can afford. We could probably do this one again. Although I have one of those like right here, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. This rug is from the, this rug that I'm using right here is from the Sleek Bathroom Kit. Okay. No, the EA app didn't leak this one. So what happened was somebody sent an anonymous tip in to like Sims community and to some of the fan sites that post about this stuff. So somebody who knew like told them on purpose. This is like a malicious leak. It's not the same as an accident one. This one was intentional from somebody. And the EA app had, they were clearly supposed to post the roadmap like yesterday, or when was it? Thursday or something, because the EA app had a link to the roadmap, but the link didn't work. It was like, check out the new roadmap, and you click it and nothing happens. It didn't go anywhere. So they must have delayed the roadmap for some reason. But this one was not really even their fault, I would say. Because this one was like, someone did it on purpose. So that's kind of bad, but we'll see what happens. I don't really know what kind of artwork I want to put in here. Oh, this one, maybe this one could feel kind of like it works. I don't know. You smell a lawsuit? Well, that's the thing. You could get in big trouble. Like, the person who did this could get in really big trouble. I don't know if they'll ever be able to figure out who did it, but if they could, this is like serious stuff. If they signed an NDA and then intentionally broke it and then like sent in leaked information about it, like it's really bad. I don't like, they're not really, the person who did it probably isn't really taking that seriously enough, but I don't really like any of these things that I'm looking at, to be honest. Okay, let's try this one. That fits pretty well. Well, you know, an individual leaked it because it was written about on the Sims community article. They said it, that they got a tip from an individual. This kind of thing happens though, like the Sims team has like playtest groups and like focus groups and the creator network, so people get like access to this stuff early. They get shown it early. And if it gets in the wrong hands, it honestly might not even be somebody who's in the EA creator network that leaked it. Like, it could even be like something as simple as somebody is in the creator network, was shown something early, and then they showed a friend, which is bad because they broke their NDA showing a friend, but the friend could have then taken it and then sent it in and leaked it. You know, like, these things can get passed down. Like, it could have been like, it even could be like a friend of a friend that leaked it. Like, you know, you trust a friend to show them the thing you got sent early, and then that person goes and shows somebody else, and that person goes and emails in an anonymous tip. Like, you just don't know. I think that's what happened with when the eco lifestyle stuff leaked a few years ago. It was really bizarre because they made like a brand new Twitter account, and they were like saying stuff like, because they did like a private live stream for creators, which wouldn't have happened yet for this pack because it hasn't even been announced yet, but Eco Lifestyle, this was closer to release. They did a private live stream for the creators showing it off, and then somebody who was in the live stream chat was obviously telling a friend about stuff, and that friend was going and posting it on Twitter, and they were being like, no, it's true, it has to be true because James Turner's in the chat. And they were like calling out random creators who were in the private live stream, like, but it, like, I feel like that kind of thing probably happens a lot with this sort of stuff, when like little tips go down the grapevine, you know? But anyway. That's pretty bad. I want to see, I really don't know what kind of artwork I want to put in here. I'm being so picky. I don't like the black frame on that one. I also don't like this computer. I might buy a more expensive computer. I don't think this lamp really works with the room either. Maybe that's part of the problem. We could even just do a shelf and then put clutter on it. And that could be better. Or we could look at some of the wall decor stuff instead of artwork, because some of that might be better. We could have a fish. Nobody in this family fishes at all. And we like randomly hang up a fish picture in here. Oh, this tapestry could be kind of nice if it had like a light. No, it's not really giving winter. So I don't think that'll work. This one's too modern. I do like this thing, but it's kind of like, I feel like that's kind of plain, you know? Yeah, this is the second string that we've done building this. I could just do that. It's on that wall right there, but it's not visible from in here, so. Maybe we could put this over to the side and then have a candle, or calendar, I meant, next to it. I've been using this a lot, so I'm like trying to be kind of conscious of that, but also it's nice. So. No harm in using it repeatedly. We could do something like that. That could be okay. I don't know. Any winter paintings on the spreadsheet? We could try to have my sim paint something eventually to change this up. It's also very possible and honestly like kind of likely that I'll probably end up, well, I don't really like how this calendar looks, honestly, but I'll probably end up hanging up like a marriage certificate or something along those lines in here when the time comes. That looks a little bit better, I think, for this room. So we're gonna be a musician. We'll have to think about like, maybe if we could have a guitar somewhere. We can just find a place to put this. Is the curtain glitching? It just does that sometimes because it's sheer. They just kind of look like that, unfortunately. Yeah, there is a wintry painting from Seasons. The thing is, I don't really like it very much. I don't really know how to explain it, but well, maybe we could try to use it up here because I honestly never use this thing. Maybe we could try and put it along this wall just so we can commit to it being there. It's so big. And that's part of why I don't really like it usually, but do I like the living room carpet? Why are we still on this? Guys, I like this rug. I know that some people really didn't like it yesterday, but I've moved on. I'm keeping it there. I really like it. I think it's nice. I sincerely apologize if you hate it that much, but I like the rug in the living room, so I'm gonna keep it in there, okay? I don't really have any intention of changing it up. I think it's a nice rug. Yeah, the more people are weird to me about it, the more I want to keep it as well. Obviously not everybody is being weird about it. Some people are weird about it. Not everybody is, but yeah, the more it gets brought up in like a negative way, the more it makes me want it to stay. Okay, I want to use this thing again because I really liked that. Okay, it's like a simple enough office. I don't want to overdo it with clutter because I want to be able to put, because I have loads of stuff in my Sims inventories, like things we've crafted and like, you know, photos and that sort of thing. So I want to be able to have space to hang those up in here. Maybe we can get some more pictures like these right here as well. Okay. This is a good time to remind everybody that it's okay if you don't like something I've done in the build, but you don't have to be mean about it. You can like make suggestions and like offer alternative ideas without being rude. So that is always a possibility, just so you know. Let me save the game. No one plays a guitar yet, but my sim will, Laura. Her name is Jingle, so I want to be able to write jingles. Okay, this is gonna be Jingle's room. So this is serious stuff. This part's important. Yikes. Yikes. You know what? This bed is kind of the correct vibe, I would say. I want to give her a vanity table, too. Yeah, this is going to be a closet, this little part right here. That is my plan. Love a vanity table. I never use them. So I'm kind of excited about that. God, these curtains look so strange, don't they? What do you think's better? This being like slightly off the wall, or should I... Maybe on this we should have them just be in the corner, and then we can make it look like they've got all of the curtains pushed off to the side. Because that happens sometimes. Like instead of them being on either side of it, we can just shove them off in one corner. I didn't want to put the woohoo closet. We actually talked about that. But I did not like how the closet from Get Together looked when we used it yesterday. So I decided against having it in there. You know, we could even have like built-ins over here instead. But that's probably not what I want out of this. I'm gonna do a regular closet. I feel like we really badly need another version of that closet. No, the Love Struck closet doesn't look like it belongs in a house. Like I said, the Love Struck closet is giving like maintenance closet, which is good. It's nice to have that, but I wouldn't put that inside of the house in here, you know? There's all the swatches have like a label on the door and stuff. So I wouldn't really want that one either. Modern Luxe. Not the bed, probably. Well, what does the bed look like? No, never mind. Sorry, that was too much. I didn't like it. We can use the Modern Luxe nightstands. And we can use the Modern Luxe chair over here. Some of these things will be nice. Nope, that's 520 simoleons. That's not good for this. That's way too much money for this. I don't think that's gonna be happening for us in here. How far over can I put this? Maybe like right there? Just want to have a little bit more space for a mirror. No, this budget, we have not added the extra money into it yet. So we have a little bit more money than it looks like right now, still. Oh, I really want to have a dresser, but I don't really know where to put it. Maybe I should give this back. I don't know. If we like... Because if we did it this way, if we put the closet around here, this would be like under the stairs in the hallway of the apartment. And that's acceptable to me. So it doesn't have to be a closet for the primary bedroom. That would be fine. Colors. Blue. I don't really want to put the bathroom door over here because that sort of changes how the room is laid out. I use the rug you hate again. No, I won't make you watch me do that. I can be nice about it. I always forget about that one. I want something like, I might even use the Snowy Escape stuff because we haven't really done that yet. This Snowy Escape rug, I'm pretty sure my sim has this Snowy Escape rug in her bedroom at home right now, right? Like her teenage bedroom. We could possibly make this work. It clips into the wall a little bit, but you can't really tell. Am I playing with laundry? Hopefully no. Hopefully the answer to your question is no, but I might add some in. We'll see. We'll see. I know myself, and like, if I put laundry in here, it'll be short-lived, I think. But yeah, we can always try it. I'm not loving those. Can I make all of the lights be a little bit more of a cool tone color? Them being cool toned, I think, helps with the iciness of the place that we're trying to achieve. Are those lamps too much? Could do them smaller, maybe. I don't know. I haven't fully decided who Jingle will end up with yet, no. She knows a couple people. One of them's kind of a front runner, but we haven't, like, I wouldn't say we've locked it in yet. I want to think about it a little bit more before we come to any final conclusions. You know what? I like this bed, don't get me wrong. I kind of want to have, like, a canopy on it instead. Is this canopy bed, like, does this not really match with the style of the room? Or do you think we can make it work? Because I do like the idea of the canopy on the bed. There's also this one. This one's so expensive. If we use that, it's like a whole other thing. I think it would need to be white. The white has such a, like, horrible beige in it, though. The island living one has a nice blue, does it? Island living. Oh yeah, it has this. I feel like the wood on this is not quite what we're going for, though. Yeah, Lovestruck also has the fake canopy. If we wanted to try something like that. I haven't used any of those things in a while. Let me look at, like, everything from Lovestruck. Right now she has these beautiful lights, but I feel like I wanted something different in her teenage, from her teenage room in this adult room, so. Okay, we're looking for the Lovestruck canopies. This is the slightly more modern looking one. I mean, it could be done. It could be done. It actually looks kind of cool. How does this one look? If we use that one instead. I don't like that one as much. I don't really ever use this bed. This is not something that I go for very often. So in some ways I'm, like, kind of intrigued by it because I don't use the Lovestruck canopies. I thought that I would use them a lot when we first got the Lovestruck canopies, and now that we've had it, I don't really use it. I think it's just kind of an odd shape and style. Do I want, like, the little snowflakes? Look, scale of 1 to 10, how boring and plain is that? I don't know if it's really weird. I agree that it's kind of cute, but I'm a little bit scared of it. What if you size it up? Oh, they don't size up because it has the line still. Yeah, I'm trying to decide about it. I don't know. I really like these. Wait, is that the standard size? Oh! Chat, we could hang up the snowflakes above her bed, like, in here. Oh, I don't know if that's too much, though. I can't tell if it looks weird. You think it looks better that way? I feel like it's kind of a little bit much, but that's also, like, she's going for a bit much in her bedroom right now as a teen. No, they don't fit the other way. I just tried them the other way. It doesn't work the other way. So we can't do it the other way, unfortunately. I looked at that first because I kind of would have rathered that too. I do like how this looks so far. What did you just put in my inventory? No, no, nope, nope. If I put it off, will it let me do it without having that stuff delete? Yeah, okay. Move objects off if you're gonna paint the walls, because you can't trust this game. No, I agree that the canopy sizing is a little bit off, but I've never used this canopy size before. So that's part of why I want to do it, because it feels like sort of different and fun to try. Because I have felt this whole time since Love Struck came out that it's too big and it's awkward to place, which is why I don't use it. But this, I feel like it might be able to work in this room. So I would like to try and keep it. If we can manage to. Because I think there's some potential here. That looks bad. It feels cold looking at this house, so you think it's going well? Perfect. Just what we were hoping to hear. That's actually good that you're getting coldness from it. Oh, the icy deer painting from Tiny Living. Doesn't that have a black frame, though? Yeah. I mean, we could possibly do it. It's not bad. I'm wondering if it would be better if we had like a taller dresser or like some kind of, almost like a more of a wardrobe kind of vibe. I was originally thinking about putting in these built-ins as a wardrobe. Well, I also scooted these over and they didn't need to be scooted over, so we could put that back too. The built-ins look okay as a fake dresser. We need something over here. Maybe like another plant. That's a little one. Could I do like a little plant right there? Is that too much? What if I did a little plant right there and then we could have something tall and skinny next to it? The budget's gonna be okay. Mind you, we actually have 150,000 simoleons. I gave myself 120 because I have a tendency to overspend. So I thought that if I had a lower starting point, it would instill fear in me sooner and I would stop cutting it so close. But we have loads of extra money. Like, we can add more to this. Up to 30K. So I'll probably give myself like 10,000 more. I don't want to spend all of it though. No, I don't really like any of these things, actually. Maybe it could be a lamp. I wonder if we could get one that's like kind of tall. Oh my god. Okay, that doesn't have good swatches. There's another lamp that's big like that, right? Or am I thinking of this one? I don't like this one very much. It's very silver though. Very silver and very round. The businesses and hobbies lamp, you think so? This one is pretty. It's only one, it's very one note. Which is kind of difficult to work with. Maybe it would be better if we scooted, I don't know. What if it went in here? It's hard because I feel like it's pretty short, like, I don't really know what to do next to it. Book Nook lamp. Yeah, the Book Nook kit has a nice lamp too. Kind of hangs over. There it is. It's like this. I'm struggling with the snowflakes melt because I feel like for me, I feel like the snowflakes, they look a little bit, I don't want to say childish because that sounds bad. Like, I guess I just think that the snowflakes feel a little bit out of place with the house being as fancy as it is. The snowflakes have been hard for me to fit in. Like, I've been struggling with that part of it. And that makes me sad because I really want them. Like, I like how they look a lot. I'm gonna use the shelves from my kit, maybe. Are those? No, that's equal apart. Just think that looks weird. Yeah, it almost like kind of looks tacky, I guess. That's what makes me worried about them. Dan is playing Animal Crossing? He didn't say he was gonna do that. Oh my god, he's playing Animal Crossing! Oh, wait. Wait. Let me turn my...
Molly's your birthday twin? Fuck you.
Sorry.
Wait, do we not have Molly? Should we go for Molly then?
Sorry.
Should that be who we go for? Who are the ducks that are left?
I'm sorry.
Obviously, I'm still trying.
I don't swear on my streams, but Dan does.
Ducks, animal.
If you've got kids listening, I really apologize.
Okay, Bill. We have Bill.
Oh my god, he has Bertha.
Dina. We don't have Dina. We have Derwin.
Is he gonna hunt for a duck?
We have Drake. We have Freckles. Gloria. I don't want Gloria.
Why is his background red? I hate red. Oh, sorry, you can't even see it. I was watching it. I was watching it and you weren't. I had it open.
Guys, I don't like that one. Looking.
I thought you could see. That's my bad. Well,
should we try and get Molly as our last duck?
Yeah.
Oh, we could get Scoot.
He hated Scoot last. No,
honestly,
he hated.
5
years ago, he hated Scoot.
Pom Pom, but Pom Pom's kind of cute. But I feel like Molly is like the quintessential duck to me because she's so cute. So I do feel like we should go for Molly next as our like final duck that we add. I think Molly is the one. I love Scoot. I love Scoot. Who said I hated Scoot? I love Scoot.
He said he hated Scoot.
I love Scoot.
There was a no. There was a whole thing. There was a whole thing about him hating Scoot. Oh, look how good I did with this. I did his island. I decorated all this.
71 months.
Oh, I didn't finish his rock garden.
Simsie's listening with our stream. Okay, so everyone listening
it
right
looks
now,
cute.
if you're still listening, if you're on Kayla's stream and you're still listening. She doesn't want to leave. She's still here. So at this point, I just freaking closed the game.
Okay, I think he's gonna try and kick somebody off.
End.
Anyway, that's really exciting that he's playing Animal Crossing. That just made my day. I'm really glad he's playing Animal Crossing right now. I even tried to get him a couple days ago. I was like, or I guess it was like last week. I was like, you should play Animal Crossing again on stream because I'm deep in Animal Crossing again. And I was like, you should play Animal Crossing on stream again. And then he was like, I don't want to because the last time he played Animal Crossing, he was hunting and it took him like 2 hours to kick somebody off his island and he was getting so frustrated that he didn't want to keep playing. And like, fair enough. It is frustrating. But I'm glad he's back. That's fun. Okay, I still feel like this is looking a little bit off, but maybe just 2 shelves then. I don't know. Oh, Dan's played loads of Stardew, yeah. Dan has streamed like many hours of Stardew too. I don't really want to do shelves on each side because I feel like I don't really like the symmetry of it. So the other vanities, let me look at them real quick. I like the look of this vanity better, but the other vanities have like bigger mirrors. See, that one's like a little bit taller, and this one is more, if I did this one, I feel like I could have just this one, and I would feel okay about it, because the mirror is more like a, even if I didn't have the lamp, The mirror is more like a feature, you know? Yeah, I actually like that better. I think that's pretty nice. We can put maybe like a photo frame right here, because Jingles is gonna have, why did I say Jingles plural? Jingle is gonna have some photos of like her and her partner and stuff, probably. It's kind of like, it's kind of giving like bland a little bit, but I'm scared about spending more money, so I don't know what to do. Maybe we could put a little dog bed. We have a tiny dog, so they could have a tiny dog bed too. We could do a light blue chair instead. Maybe this one? I never used that one. That's high school years. You like that she's a fairy, but still a minimalist? Minimalist fairy over here. I have a pet bull. Yeah, I have a dog. We have a dog. That's not made up. I've been, you know, we have a dog in this household. It's probably gonna die soon, but I do have a dog. Now you're questioning if you should stay or go to dance stream. The way I'm feeling the same way. I'm kind of like, I'm actually kind of annoyed because I want to play Animal Crossing with Dan. And now he's playing it and I'm busy. Like, why did you do this to me? Oh, I need to give her a fairy house, don't I? She's gonna need to regenerate. She's not actually a fairy yet, but we will become a fairy, so. Where does it go? Just like over here? I don't like it. Maybe the fairy house could be just like, I don't like it in the front either. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this actually looks kind of good in the snow. You think they're flowers, but they're not. Well, it is, but it doesn't look like it right now. Is the fairy house necessary? Well, it's not fully necessary, but it's the easiest way for her to like replenish her fairy stuff. So I kind of want to have one. I guess she could also have her fairy house like, yeah, it could be on the balcony. I just don't really like how it looks. It looks better when it's snow covered. It blends in better. That works. Or in the greenhouse. Oh! Wait, that's actually kind of an idea. We put it like kind of central in there. I don't want to decorate the greenhouse yet because I'm worried about running out of money. So let's hold off on that before we spend everything. Just in case, you know? Just in case. If I put this like over here, I'm kind of like, if I'm being honest with you, I'm kind of interested in having, maybe the thing could be over there. I kind of want to have a different, this is like a total waste of money. But we could put the water heater and that can be like a thing for us to have to worry about. Although it doesn't really fit there. It could just be in the hallway. That's ugly though. Let me put a couple like, I guess we could do a different floor. If it's a different floor, I think that's nicer because then it like sort of distinguishes it from the rest of the building, you know? You think it's kind of fun ugly? Okay, that's good. That's what we want to hear. Fun ugly is good. We could do like a light brick texture or something in this little hallway too. Yeah, sometimes hallways are ugly. It just is what it is. That's got a nice sort of vibe to it. Do that along the back wall where it's visible all the way up. Maybe I could get a burglar alarm. Put it it like right there. Okay, what else can we put? Let me look at things from Snowy Escape. This is like a place where we might have loads of my Sims all hanging out. Because this is gonna be like communal space. Oh, we could have this. Let's do that instead of the burglar alarm. If Robin wants to rob us, then Robin wants to rob us, is sort of my thought process here. Like, I'm good with it, you know? She can come get us. We could put more of the mudroom kit stuff. I've got mudroom kit stuff in the other entryway, so we could use it again in here if we wanted to. It would match pretty nicely. Oh, I don't like the wood though. Yeah, Robin would be dead by now, but it's okay. We don't need to dwell on that. Would she technically be dead? Yes. Absolutely she would. But let's not think about that. What did you just put in my inventory? No! Move objects off. Okay, all of those walls need it. These walls need it. That's bad right there. Yeah, something like that. Can I put like apartment style mailboxes inside to use as decor? Yeah, we could do like fake mailboxes. I'm scared that if I put more of those in here, that the game's gonna try and use them instead. So I'm a little bit, I guess I'm like a little bit wary of that. We have this one outside, obviously, and I don't really want them to use the inside ones and like have like only one of them be functional. Like that kind of makes me nervous. I can put the objects back on. I have the ski rack outside. We have the ski rack like right here, and then I have this thing in here. So we've got some things like that. We could do a trash chute instead. A trash chute would be useful. I can get behind that. Yeah, I was thinking about getting like a big tall plant. I'm in my overthinking era again, especially because I'm running out of money. It's making me nervous about the build. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh, I don't have a story to how I came up with the Bell last name. I just liked it. I just liked the name, so I used it. There's not like a fun detail to it or anything like that. I guess I could also, we could give ourselves like 10,000 simoleons more, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My Sims have 150,000, and I gave myself 120,000 in this save when I first started working in it. So I had like some wiggle room, but now we have 130. So we have money. Like, I just don't really want to spend all of the money, which is why I'm like getting a little bit nervous. I would prefer to not spend all of it if I could. Aesthetics are more important than paying for bills. Yeah, sure. That's what I always say. Who needs to pay their bills? What we really need is just as much money as we want. Okay, we can do those like right there. Maybe I'll use the other little like ski thing. I think that bills will be fine because Leah is like really high level in her career, the Sims mom. So she makes like pretty decent money. So I'm not too worried about getting the money back. It's just like, how much do we have on us? That's the situation. But I always feel this way about legacy houses. It's like, the goal is not for us to make the whole thing be perfectly complete right now. Like, the goal is for us to work on this and like slowly add to it over time. You know, we want to have part of it done now and then like add more to it and add more to it as we're earning more money. Like, that's what's fun to me about playing legacies and building The Sims like this, is I like to be able to build it up as I go. So it's all right. Like, we're in a totally fine spot right now. This room is the hallway for the apartments. There are apartments upstairs above this where like my robot and my Sims brother are going to live, and so I'm decorating the entryway to the apartments. So it's kind of like generic public hallway energy that we're trying to achieve here with this. I don't like this coat rack. Maybe the coat rack is a bad idea. Maybe burglar alarm is better again. If I put curtains here... Oh no, why are you doing that again? Is that not avoidable? I like held shift when I placed this. Okay. Whatever. I don't mind. You can be weird if you want to be weird. It's fine. Are they gonna pay rent to Jingle? Yeah, they sure are. They sure are. I mean, I don't think that they would leave shoes out here. Like, down here, this is not like a place where you would like take your shoes off or leave anything. You would go upstairs and you would take them off inside of your apartment. Like, this is the front door to their apartment. You'd put your shoes like right here. This is like public hallway. So I'm gonna make them go all the way upstairs. They're gonna live in here as like 4 rent roommates, Aja. They're gonna have like the 4 rent apartment in here. You don't need to be worried about it. I've been doing this for like years in this save. Like literally since 4 rent came out, I've been playing that way with these Sims. I have that right now in my house, so we're gonna be fine. It's not gonna like kill anything. I've been doing it for a while, so I promise I'm not worried about it. Oh, I can save again. Okay, yeah, maybe the mail from the new kit would look cute there, because that makes sense. Maybe like there's some packages that were left in here. Maybe I don't want that then. Candle. Yeah, the rentals are more of an issue when you have like loads of them in a save. Generally speaking, that's the main problem with the residential rentals lately. They're centered with the rug. That's why I've done this tabloid. People get really weird about centering stuff. To me, it looks better aligned with the rug than centered like that. It's like yesterday I was talking about possibly putting the bed in front of this window, and they were like, that's horrible, it's not centered. And to me, it's like, it's centered with the window. There's like different levels of centering it, you know? Like it's centered with different things. But I think it looks nicer with the rug and not like half on top of the rug. But you might disagree, that's fine. You can do it different if you built, but since I'm the one living in this house, I'm gonna do it the way that feels more natural to me. All right, I think that's fine as the little hallway. So going back into the main house, keep in mind, I'm actually not planning on decorating. I might even get rid of the lights for now, because I'm not planning on doing Nina's apartment or Slay's apartment in this stream. I'm gonna put it on the gallery with these empty first as well, because I'm gonna move into it with these empty, and then I'm gonna do it for a video separately. So I might like leave it be a little bit more simply I may change the flooring though, because I don't like this floor. I can do it like that. I don't know if Nina needs an umbrella in the snow. I don't know the answer to that. But maybe. I'm not sure how it works with robots. I don't think the snow is gonna be too much of a danger for Nina. Hopefully. Yeah, I want this downstairs part of the house to be common space. That's my plan, at least. I might even do like a, hold on. I might try and get something like this, because I might put, what did you just, oh my god. It constantly deleting my stuff is making me really upset. I was gonna say, oh, it's even worse. No, I want this to be a separate room. Well, that didn't delete it that time. Why does it only delete sometimes? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, what I was trying to do and say is that I think it might be kind of nice if we had like some kind of little like fake archway thing right here, because then this part of the house can be common space and like Nina can come and go and be in the living room, but then we can still have a front door that belongs to my Sims as part of their house. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm envisioning, at least. Maybe that one's better. Little arch. How would Nina get in? Well, they can come in through the back. There's 2 doors right here, so they can walk through this way. They can get in. They have to go out and around, though, but that's fine. It's just so you can see her sometimes, and they will do that. I don't want the game to think this is my front door. That's what I'm trying to avoid. It would be really annoying, trust me, because in the house that I'm playing in right now, because the whole downstairs is common space, the guests come in, like, you know, when you have like a friend come over after school, they come in and they walk up to the bedroom door. Like, it's like if they walked in the house and went up here and then stood right here with the pizza delivery. Pretty frustrating. No, you can't reset the front door when you're using a residential rental like this, right? That's the problem. The residential rental and the shared spaces is what breaks it. Because again, in the other house, same vibe where like the downstairs is shared. In the other house, the whole downstairs is shared pretty much. And so they think that like this is not the front door of the house. They think that since this is the first place that is private to the house, that this is the front door. So the residential rental kind of throws it off a little bit. Do I remember the last villager I moved in on Dan's Island? I don't know. It's possible that you could find that in the VOD, but also isn't it the one at the bottom of the list? Like, shouldn't it be the last one there? It won't be Bertha if he's trying to kick out Bertha. Because Bertha's like in the middle, I saw in his thing. So it should be fine. But there's also probably, like, I think I live streamed myself doing it. Also, he live streamed himself hunting, so. But it would have been a duck. I wouldn't have taken a non-duck if I was hunting on his island. So he should be fine. The game will set your front door as the greenhouse sometimes. That's kind of annoying. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us. Okay, so in the inside, here's the new problem. We have this, which will eventually become a kid's bedroom. We do not have a baby yet. So this room could honestly just be plain. Like, we could just leave this blank, as sort of a blank slate, because we don't have a kid to live in there right now, so it doesn't really even matter. And then this room's gonna be Leah's room. So this is for the lawyer sim, who's like the previous gen. This will be her bedroom. And then I think I'm gonna decorate this for Slay. Because he still lives with us right now. Leah downstairs, please. Well, I wanted to put Leah up here because this is the nicer bedroom. It has a huge balcony. That's why. The air is Jingle, not Slay. Slay's gonna live up here in this apartment eventually, but I'm not gonna furnish that right now. Cupcake machine in future kids' place to take up space. Oh, I mean, I guess we could do something like that. Okay, Leah also has a very cool, very pink vibe to her. So I'm going to decorate Leah's room with a lot of pink. She's been using a lot of this Love Struck. Like, her room at home has, like, this wall in a lot of places. So I think I might use this as, like, an accent wall behind her bed. That's, like, very much Leah's energy, though. So it's going to be a little bit different than the rest of the house, but that's okay. In my current house, it's, like, very pastel and pink everywhere, except for the grandparents' room. Because the grandparents' room, he was the Grim Reaper. Like, he was in the Grim Reaper career. And so his bedroom is, like, so life and death, like, creepy, dark. It's got a different flooring and everything. Like, it's a totally different vibe inside of his room. And I like that about it. Yeah, Leah very much is channeling Elwoods. Like, that's who you're imagining is living in here. That's who grandma is for this family. But there's no grandkids yet, but, you know, she will be grandma. She will be soon. With short lifespan, it'll be very soon, in fact. I'm looking for modern looks. Oh my god, there's so many kits now. I keep losing them all. Okay, let's put this in a little bit further. Pink, pink. Ooh, that worked surprisingly well just then. That's a relief. Okay, this really, really bothers me, but maybe I can give Leah, like, no. Where does Nina have money from? Nina's done a lot of things in her life. My robot, she's multi-talented, many jobs. Where doesn't Nina get money from? You know what I mean? She's done it all. That sim. Okay, this pink is not really the same vibe. The lighting on it looks really bad too. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't use that. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so I think that Leah right now has, I'm pretty sure it's actually the bed from the Modern Luxe kit. Now that I think about it. I think she's also got a fair bit of Modern Luxe inside of her bedroom. Because this one has like a really nice, oh maybe, no, you know what? Maybe she has the businesses and hobbies bed, now that I'm thinking about it. I could see that too. Not that it has to be the same thing. I'm just thinking like, well, oh, this one looks way better with this wallpaper because it has like the darker pink in it. Okay, unfortunately I'm gonna use that again. I don't mean to like make the same room for her as before, but some things are just made for her and they need to happen. I do actually kind of like that, even if it's very pink. Oh, a fireplace. That's actually a cute... Oh, I meant to put radiators and I forgot. Oh my god, I was going to do that. I had a whole plan. Hold on. We should get some of them still. They come in like this cute light blue too. You don't have to have a ton of them, but just like some in some of the rooms. Imagine like this right here. We can scoot this over. I think that's cool. Does our bedroom really fit one? It doesn't, I don't like it underneath the windows with these windows, so I guess not there. Yeah, they'll work kind of like the thermostat does. When you turn these on, they have actual heat coming out of them, which is kind of cool. Under the kitchen window? Well, this kitchen window is actually, see, I don't like how it looks in front. Oh, I guess it could go here. Oh, you're right, now that you say that. It could be like underneath this window. That's kind of fun. Should I do the smaller one? Maybe it should be white in this room. I'm kind of obsessed with the pink radiator. Yeah, they can catch fire, so that's something to like watch out for. It is possible for these to catch fire, but that's okay. I think that's what makes them so exciting. You know? Okay, I'm trying to decide, like, this is bad, but part of me is thinking that Michelle could have some of her pottery stuff. Like, what if it was outside? No, we can't do that. Michelle can have her pottery stuff in the kids' room for now. My Sim's wife is really into pottery. We could keep this as like an art studio until we have a child, because again, there is no child right now. How do I manage giving out money to the kids when they move out of the house? Oh, I don't. When kids move out, I like free real estate on, put them somewhere. I don't give them any money. I don't really have a tendency to share. Oh, I need the debate thing too. This horrible debater podium set. You don't actually need the debater podium set. I just like to have it. Maybe this could go outside. She can stand out on this patio and debate. It's not so bad looking. I just like this better than using the mirror. I think it's nicer. So we could use that. Oh, I have the Sims music on. Is it too quiet? I always play my Sims 2 soundtrack. I turned it down quite a bit when I was watching Dan's stream. I didn't quite put it back up again. Yucky. I don't like any of those. I don't mean to be typing in caps lock. Sometimes I turn caps lock on by accident, and then I forget that I have it on, and I just leave it there when I'm typing my cheats in. It does kind of make me laugh a little bit when I do that, so that's part of it. I don't like any of the curtains. Maybe the Seasons one. Seasons. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm like yelling the cheats at you or something when I do it like that. That's kind of giving icicle, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I would love to have some more curtains in this game. That would be a nice touch for sure. If only. Yeah, I know, me typing like move objects in all caps, it's like I'm yelling, turn move objects on. I'm like mad at the game or something, so I'm yelling at it, trying to get it to work. That is not what I mean to be doing, but that is what I have been doing. Life and death. I like the idea of Leah having the life and death furniture in here. That feels like a nice little nod to her father, who was the Grim Reaper, if she had life and death stuff. I do prefer that thing over there. I might move this. I'm gonna let Leah have a desk inside of her bedroom too. Leah's wife does pottery. Leah's wife is like an artist. Don't know how long she'll last. I thought I liked her better than I really shouldn't be saying this. I thought that I liked Michelle more when I married her, but now she's here, and I feel like she's kind of just there. Which is, I don't know. So I might have made a mistake. Maybe I should have stayed with Santa, who's to say, but we can always get rid of her. Yeah, Leah, I feel like she gets kind of bored easily in her relationships, which is okay. She doesn't have to be a nice person like that. But the thing is, I'm not marrying Santa. Like, there is not a single world where that becomes an actual long-term thing. I feel like her and Santa have more of like a thing, literally a thing. It's a long-term thing. It's not a relationship. Like, I'm not dating that man. I'm not marrying that man. No. It's too far. It's like a situationship, kind of like see you on Christmas sort of energy. Because I don't want to marry Santa. I can't do it. It's too far even for me. that man, and it's Santa. That man, I'm sorry I called him that. I just don't know about that. A seasonal situationship, exactly, exactly. Okay, I think I'm gonna like, how do I have these over here? Like that kind of? Why do you have to be like this? Yeah, that's, oh, it's not quite clipping, so that's not too bad. This is definitely a downgrade from Leah's house in the old place. Leah's room is like really nice in the old place, and in here it's just fine. Oh, we said fireplace and I didn't put it, did I? Oh, that we have in the other room, I can't do that. This is like so expensive, this bookshelf. And for what? Let me see about fireplace. Well, maybe I want to rearrange it so that the bed is underneath the windows. The fireplace could be over here. I could still have my desk. And maybe the dresser could be like, I don't know, by this door, I guess. I think that that is an okay place for it. I would probably make this wall be the fun colors then, though. Oh, it's so plain. That's okay. We'll make work. We'll make it work. Can I make these go up a little bit more? Maybe like one more. Sure, sure, whatever. Alt place. Alt place. Bed against the pottery wall. I mean, I guess the bed could go over here. And what we put like this thing underneath the window. Think about that. Well, maybe it is better like this. It's a more pleasant desk setup. Gives us a lot of room over here by the fireplace though, which I'm not like super obsessed with. Maybe they don't have a dresser. I don't want to put the fireplace across from the bed because it, you know. Can I get you some more lamps maybe then, Leah? We could possibly have some built-ins around the fireplace too. Pink. Oh, some candles could be nice by the fireplace. Or even like candles could be on the, oh no, those look bad there. Yeah, we can definitely put a chair with the fireplace. What are the, how do those look for Leah? There's a fireplace so that Father Winter can always easily visit. I'll let Leah have some like family photos above this. We can get like pictures of her and Michelle. And then maybe eventually pictures of her and Santa instead. Bertha is leaving. Dan managed to kick Bertha out. That's lucky. He's gonna get to hunt then. That's really exciting. Leah wants to give Father Winter a house tour. You guys, seriously, I cannot get that song out of my head. Especially like now that we're talking about the house and like a house and building the house and people are like, oh, can you show me the house? Can I get a house tour of the house? It's like this entire stream, that's what's been happening in my brain, just so you know. The whole time. The entire time. The song House Tour. It's on the new Sabrina Carpenter album that just came out yesterday. so now that you know the name of it, it makes more sense probably. Literally, it's called House Tour. We can't have the research machine. The research machine is like $1 million. The cheap one is $12,500, so... I mean, I could possibly let myself have it, because we do have a little bit more money. I could give... I don't want to go past... Oh, that's too much. I don't want to go past this. That's like the extent of the wiggle room that I'm willing to take advantage of. But we have, because I had an extra 30K and I've given myself an extra 20K now. But I need to leave wiggle room. I don't think we're going to be able to keep that thing. I might have to get rid of it when we move in and put it back later on. But we can have it for now. Don't I already have it? Not on this lot. I didn't place it anywhere on this lot. We have it at the old house, so we can bring it with us. But bear in mind, it's so expensive. So when we bulldoze the lot, like some of that, well, I'm not going to bulldoze, but when we move out from the lot, some of that money is like being used elsewhere, you know? I'm wondering about putting like maybe she could have a little closet. Just so I can have some kind of nice little separate place. And we can put something in it to store it somehow. I just want to like make the room feel smaller. What could go inside of the closet? What do you think Leah would need inside of this closet if you were Leah? Oh, I could put the accent wall on the bed again. Oh, that wraps around the corner really badly. Oh no. Why do you do that? Shoes, present pile, extra mirror. Yeah, we could possibly do built-ins. The problem is that there's nothing that matches this pink. Like nothing that matches that pink. So to do built-ins, it's hard. The column I think looks kind of bad too. But maybe it's fine like that. Do I want to keep this wall like that too? There is a pink splotch of the mudroom kit. We had that in the room first, and it looked horrible. Like with so much love and respect. I had it over here. It was like on this wall. Look at that. The lighting is just... So yeah, the pink swatch of that wasn't really... It wasn't going very well. I wanted it, but... Yeah, the lighting was just way off. I want like that weird little cats and dogs corner shelf thing. What is it like? You know what I'm talking about? What category is it under? It's like in the corner and it's kind of rounded. Aha, my parents' knickknacks. You know what? This would look kind of good downstairs, possibly. Except I have no corners. There's like not a single corner anywhere. Oh, it could go right there. No, I don't like that. It could go in this corner. That's good. Okay, yeah, I'm liking it so far. I still feel like I need something else inside of this little corner in here. But I don't really know what I'm looking for with that. Could even be as simple as like a really expensive bookshelf or something, you know, like just some kind of furniture. I need to change the lighting color in here too. That's better already. Oh, there could be another pet bed possibly too. Let's get a bookshelf for on Leah's desk. And maybe we could have like a, I don't know, like a little set of files or something. Lawyer, so. That is good to have. How about like a little poof? These are kind of plain white. They're not terrible for in here. Oh yeah, we could use the rug. This thing could go underneath the fireplace. Is that the correct swatch? I think that's the correct swatch. That's good stuff right there. What about maybe like a small mirror could go up above it? Because that gives us some nice room here for us to hang up artwork. I'm kind of thinking, because we're gonna have like a little bit of an art studio thing going on inside of this room. I'm kind of thinking that maybe we could try to make some art. And like have Michelle make something for us to hang out. Michelle is Leah's wife. So then that could be kind of like a cute, nice touch to have inside of the room. That's like super custom. And it doesn't cost us anything extra, which is also a benefit. But I think that could be kind of nice. Before they get divorced. Well, only the divorce is a maybe. It's a maybe. We might not get divorced. Oh, wait, before I use this, hold on. Life and Death has like that really pretty filing cabinet. That could be a nice touch instead of the bookshelf, because then she can have a place to put her files. Yeah, we need to save some money for the brothers' room, I know. We still have to decorate the room for Slay. I'm running a little bit low. Here, that can just go there for, oh, I hate how that thing slots. I always forget that. What if we got a fishbowl? No, I'm gonna put the mini cow plant. That's what I'm gonna do. I want this. Yeah. Vaguely threatening, so that Michelle doesn't get any ideas. And then in here, guys, I'm honestly kind of considering, and this is like such a bad idea, but tell me why I'm like, maybe I should have laundry. But I'm not gonna do it, am I? And it's in a really weird spot, so maybe I shouldn't. If we put laundry, I might use it in the shared, if we had this become a shared bathroom. Let's just put some decorative clothes for now. Could even just do this clothing rack, because it's kind of a cute pastel for now. And then it's 115. We can worry about that later. And like leave the room like this for now and add to it once we have more money. Because remember, I still have some other stuff that I have to finish. The building is not yet complete. We do have some more to work on still. And that's fine. Let me get a different easel. I don't really like that one. Have I saved yet? Honestly, not in a little bit, so let's do that. I think that having this is a bad idea. I've spent way too much money on that. The research machine might have to be a thing that we work our way up to. I would like to have it, but I just don't think that that's smart. Like, I want to keep it, but we can bring it with us, or like try and put it back once we have a little bit more money. We're just not in a spot to do that right now. Yeah, some things have depreciated a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not trying to cheat the money back. Like, the house doesn't have to cost exactly $140,000. Like, I'm really trying to err on the side of caution with this, because I want to, like, if we have to add, that's fine. I don't want to be out of money, though. Like, I don't want to be in a tough spot where I'm like trying to delete stuff to be able to afford to move in. I'd rather have like it be a little bit more bare bones and then add to it than it be like overdone and have to delete, you know? Yeah, it gave me back 10K and I paid 12.5 because I went into live mode and I changed the lighting color. I know, but again, that 2,500 is not, we don't need to spend every last penny. Like, we need to leave some wiggle room because I really hate when I build a new legacy house and I'm out of money. So I just like, purely out of safety precaution, I don't want to spend too much extra. We could get a handiness table, the woodworking table, I mean. That could be kind of nice. Do some skill building that way. Yeah, it makes the first bills like a little bit less scary this way and stuff. Like we really don't have to spend every last penny. Like, we need to remember to be careful. What is robot and brother apartment? It literally just is an apartment for my robot and an apartment for my brother. My sim has a large family of people who live with us. Like a robot, like one of the servos that comes in Discover University. I have one of those too, and I want her to have her own space, my servo. So, but yes, it's literal. My robot and my brother needed a place to live. That's fine for now. Michelle is gonna have to get rid of this room as soon as I have a baby, but at least it's not completely empty, and Michelle can use this for now. Okay, and then this is for my brother. She is so much more than a robot. I completely agree with you. She is so much more than a robot. This is for Slay. Slay is also actually an artist, so he can use the art room a little bit upstairs as well. And then Slay is gonna have his own apartment soon too, but he can have this room for now. Slay has this wallpaper in his teenage bedroom, and I actually really like it, but no, Slay's not going to become a fairy too, no. Not him. He's escaped the fairy stuff. Oh, he has this shade of the wallpaper in his house at home. That is what he is using. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have Slay live here, but like in his own apartment. So eventually, he's gonna stay here for a second, but eventually he's gonna live in a residential rental on this same lot. It's empty right now, the residential rental, but it won't be forever. But he's gonna have like his own space, but still in this lot so that we see him around a little bit. It's kind of what I'm picturing. It is really pretty though, isn't it? Should we do that? Let me get him like a really gray bed. No, I don't bulldoze the previous legacy houses. I just move out of them. I don't like them to be gone because I want to be able to see them again in the future if I decide I want to like look. I like that bed a lot, but I'm not sure about the gold for this room. I don't want to have like any warm tone colors. I want it to be all cool tone. I know that's really silly, but that's like the vision that I have for Slay's vibe. His dad is Santa, and he's like all icy, you know? Okay. That's not dark enough. You know what? This is really pretty, but maybe not with this wallpaper. Maybe it would be nicer if we did this with like a... Is there a gray tone on this wallpaper? Oh, we could do it like that. I think that's kind of a nice vibe. It's kind of gray and blue. I could see that for him. Well, this is probably going to end up becoming a kid's room as well, Cursed Cat. We'll have, like, this will be a kid's room, and then we'll also have this be a kid's room in the future. This isn't the apartment now. His apartment is on the top floor. It's this. Is this the apartment period? Feels very, like... It's a loaded question. Are you implying something with it? It's like you think it's too small to be the apartment. It's okay, it's not the apartment. This is just his bedroom in the big house before he moves off onto his own. Nope, too big. Maybe he can have this. Maybe they just like punctuation. That's true. That's probably more likely. I'm sensitive about Slay because I think that everyone thinks that I hate him. When I don't, I play Legacies a lot, and I know I have to prioritize one sim at a time. I don't hate Slay. I just can only do so much. So I'm sensitive about that. And the accusations. Yeah, him even being allowed to stay in this place is like abnormal for me. And I feel like abnormal for most people that play Legacies, right? Like, we usually have them move out. Okay. Nope, that's very gray. Don't like that. It's too gray. This is the one that I wanted in here, but I couldn't fit. Maybe I could use that still then. You get very attached and build / get them houses. Yeah, I mean, I usually set them up in a relatively nice place. I always set them up with like not always with a partner, but a lot of times with a partner and stuff too. Because I like for them to be able to have kids and everything. I just can't like dwell on their kids in the like short lifespan Legacy, because if I sit there and I try to like make a new outfit for all the kids, they age up so fast. It's like, it makes all of the work that you just put into it completely useless because they age up. It's like I have to do another one every single episode, or like multiple every single episode, and it's just not like feasible to do all that, you know? It's just too much to manage. So I don't really tend to. Oh, I actually really like the layout of this room. Lana, thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. Why Mount Kohlrabi? Because they're Santa's children. Their dad is Santa. That is the only reason. I want to live in the snow. This is the closest we can get to the North Pole. So, here we are. Says the person who gives her Sims friends a makeover. Yeah, but there's like levels to that though. If I'm seeing them a lot, I'll give them a makeover, but I don't always give every single Sim a makeover. If they're gonna be around a lot, it's easier to justify doing that. I wanna look at, from Snowy Escape, there's like, he had this in his old bedroom, and I thought it was so cool. I wonder, like, do you think I could still use that? I might have to rearrange some stuff if I'm gonna do that, but I wonder if we could like scoot it off to the, I don't know. Does it look weird if it's right in the middle of the wall? Does it feel like it's kind of out of place at all, or is it fine? It could be sized down, but I don't really think it looks good sized down either. Unless you used it like a picture, but I kind of like the mural aspect of it. You can't do columns on either side because it's not centered properly. Like if we had it centered properly, you could, but it's not. And this door can't really move, obviously. We could eliminate some of this, and he could have it centered on this wall instead if we really wanted to do that, and like put the columns on either side and stuff like we just talked about. But I feel like that's kind of a, maybe it's not as good of a layout for the room. I don't know. people like it more though, so maybe it is better. I just hate like wasting this. I'm like kind of annoyed by it being wasted, lost space. But I guess we could, maybe we could put like a built-in or something in there. Is this Warren's room? Oh wait, he died? What? What? All right, rub it in, why don't you? That hurts. Oh man. Yeah, the Warren was the previous legacy heir. So right now we have the new heir is going to be Jingle. Her mom is Leah. Leah's dad was Warren, so Jingle's grandpa. He just died. Again. He's had a very interesting life, that man. I think I'm gonna give him a desk. He was your favorite heir we ever had? Yeah, I really liked him too. I really liked him. It's nice as well because he was around for like so long. I feel like we really got to play with that sim. And I really enjoyed that about him too. He was just with us for ages. You miss Tinker? Oh, I liked them too. I really liked Tinker. I really enjoyed playing with Terry. I had a sim called Terry Bell, like terrible, and she was a criminal and stuff. I liked Terry's generation. That was a long time ago, but I really enjoyed playing with Terry. I thought it was fun. Yeah, Warren was around for like a year in real life almost. Yeah, Warren was with us for a long time. We got very used to Warren being around for sure because of that. I'm still not really used to him being gone yet. It's kind of a new thing. We're still growing accustomed to it. Yeah, but he died. So when I first got Warren, we adopted him as a ghost child. So he was in the house as a child ghost that like we got from the wishing well. When you say it out loud, it sounds so absurd. But he was a ghost child that we like wished for a kid and it gave us a ghost child. And then I had to bring him back to life. So his childhood was pretty long because I had to wait until I had ambrosia to get him back to life. And then he had the chase by death trait. So that, kind of scary. He ended up dying again as a young adult in like an incident. And then I had to bring him back to life again. So he was a ghost for a while again in between there. And then he came back to life again. So his like aging basically paused and reset a couple of times because of all that. So he's been around for a long time. I might get another one of these tables then. If we're gonna do all this, let's just commit. Oh, the cool toned color is really nice. That's good. How about some books? I'd love to use the computer from my kit, but I'm scared of the cost. I would like to have it, but I'm nervous about it being too expensive. So I don't think that I should. I think we should like keep it kind of simple and like not even put anything else inside of this room, because then we can decorate this balcony and then also the greenhouse. That's like the last of what we have to do with this amount of money though. We'll do the apartments for a separate video and that we'll have like their own money for, so that won't be too bad. But let's start working on the greenhouse then. So this, we have to figure out a situation for the fairy too, because my sim is going to become a fairy. She's not quite a fairy yet, but she's going to become a fairy. And so we were talking about maybe having in the greenhouse, like maybe her fairy house could be in here, possibly, but I'm not sure. Scoot there. Scoot there, just a little bit further over. These don't really look good in here, do they? Oh, I was nervous that I couldn't have lights in here because of the glass roof, but you can't even see that the roof is glass, so I can have a regular light in here. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah, that if she becomes a fairy, she'll also live for a long time. That's good. Maybe we look at the, I don't know, maybe the plant kit. Not Greenhouse Haven, Blooming Rooms, there you go. We could get a couple of these things. God, I wish that I could have this like properly. Maybe I should still use it. Because I think that looks so nice inside of the greenhouse. Oh yeah, that needs to be done. And we could like put these kind of differently. Maybe have them be like this or something, so you can still get around them fine. But it's like kind of a cooler little layout. Yeah, we could have Michelle make us some planters. Michelle is the sim who likes pottery that lives in here. She can make us some extra planters too. You think she should adopt so that the Santa doesn't continue to the next generation? Oh, is it that bad? The Santa stuff is that bad? I don't really want to do a lot of occult stuff, but we can think about it in the future. I don't know. The fairy thing is mostly because the Sim's dad is Santa. Like, that's the real inspo behind the fairy stuff. It's a Santa thing. Okay, that's a cute pink color. That's kind of cute. Oh, you don't want to go on there? Oh, well, I guess if you don't want to place there, that's fine. I can do a couple of houseplants though, because I quite like the idea of having to worry about taking care of them. If it's gonna be in the greenhouse, we'll see how it goes. I might not be that successful with it, but we can try. Aren't they part Grim? No, well, they're not the Grim Reaper's biological children. We had a baby with the Grim Reaper, but that's not like the lineage for these Sims. Their like uncle is the Grim Reaper's son. But we were in the Grim Reaper career. So I guess in that way we have like Grim Reaper lineage, but we aren't like directly descended from the literal Grim Reaper with these two. Can't believe we didn't play with Thorn. I know. Well, I did a poll. I didn't want Leah to be the heir. I wanted Thorn to be the heir. In hindsight now, I agree that chat was right about, or the community was right about that. Because I like Leah and I've enjoyed playing with her, but I didn't want her to be the heir either. I was like trying hard to like sway against her. I was like, wow, she's high maintenance, like she's awful, and everybody was like, yeah, she's high maintenance and Elle Woods, so play with her. Fair enough. It was a good idea and it worked out. It worked out. But I was like doing Thorn propaganda and everything. I was trying. But in hindsight, I'm glad we did this. I really liked playing with Leah and I like her. I think she's a cool sim. So it was worth it. Do you think I can fit that? Maybe if I put it like over here instead. And we can do a couple little planter boxes like that. That's a nice little greenhouse space, right? Ooh, it comes in like an icy color. Yeah, if it wasn't for Leah, we wouldn't have babies with Santa, that's true. I don't think that my fairy house will look good in here. So we should keep it outside. I guess I might want to add a couple things around it, but we should keep it out here, I think. Let me go into debug. Find a couple more things. bb.show hidden objects. Show live edit objects. Okay. Yeah, people have wanted us to have a baby with Santa. Like, this Santa thing is such a long time coming. Like, people have wanted me to have a kid with Santa and name it Jingle Bell, I swear to you, for like 4 years in real life. Like, this has been requested and requested and requested. Like, it's like the #1 name suggestion forever. So it makes sense. I don't know what the other fairy house looks like. We can check. This one might look a little bit better in the snow. Oh, it has like the light blue. Maybe that looks better. It does. It looks better. It looks better. Okay, let's look at debug then. Yeah, the new #1 request is Taco Bell, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. Taco Bell comes up all the time, and I don't really like that it's, I don't know. It's like, because it's a brand. I know I did Baby Bell, and like Baby Bell's a kind of cheese, but the name Baby feels less like out there than Taco. And it's giving like major corporation, like, so I don't know. I don't know if I like the Taco Bell thing. It feels like very advertising-y, like, to them. So I don't really want to have it be named after a company. A lot of the other ones that people say, we've actually already done too. But there's a... we can start recycling some like distant cousin names maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't, you say like don't do it unless they pay you, but even the idea of a company being like, I'm gonna sponsor you to name your sim after me, I don't, like, gives me the creeps. Like, it kind of icks me out a little bit. Like, I don't know. I don't really like it. Like, it feels weird. So I don't think I will. We did Barb Bell, yeah, Barb. And she was like kind of into gym stuff. Then she became a vampire. So Barb Bell is actually still alive. And that was a long time ago. We had Faye Bell. Faye was not an heir though. And she died too, tragically. She caught fire. But yeah, we had Amber, Belle, Noah, Cam, Terry, Anna, Pepper, Blue, Baby, Dory, Tinker, Kay, Warren, Leah, and now Jingle were all of the previous heirs. When you say them all like that, that is a long list. Did you have that off the top of your head? That you just typed all that? I don't even know if I could have done that off the top of my head that quickly. I don't know if I could have done that easily. That's very impressive. You made a family tree. That makes sense. That is smart. Yeah, we had a May Bell as well, but that was not an heir. She was like a distant relative. So I'm not like outright opposed, because we've been doing this for a long time, and like all of the Sims, we try to have the like Bell. I like them being kind of punny and like silly and like fitting with the Bell thing. And so now that we're kind of like running low on good options, I wouldn't be so mad about like, I don't know, like recycling some of the like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3 sibling names. See, people say cowbell a lot, but doesn't that seem mean? Cape Bell, that's not a bad one. Cape Bell. I think about Amy Bell, like almost like amiable a little bit could work. I don't know. We're getting stressed. Did I end up naming a sim Tay Bell? I think we had a Tay. Wasn't it like Faye, Kay, Tay, all the kids? We had Silver Bell before. I did Dory Bell as like adorable. So people say Adora a lot, but I feel like I already did that with Dory, but we could do Adora eventually. I don't know. I had a Blue Bell, yeah. We did have Blue already too. I even had Bell. Issa is pretty. Like Issa Bell could be interesting, then it's like a name. There was no Tay. Okay, so I just talked about Tay, but I didn't actually do it. This is the thing. Some of the like spares, the non-heirs, sometimes I forget what I named them. It's been a while, so I had Bell twice. Oh, I did do it twice, didn't I? Oh my god. That's terrible. Decibel is funny. Yeah, that one gets recommended sometimes too. What am I looking for? Get together? No, not get together. Sorry, I'm gonna look at Enchanted by Nature. I didn't mean to yawn. Now you're gonna yawn. And then we're all gonna be yawning. I was thinking about putting some of this right here. I can scoot that into the wall a little bit. You won't be able to see it. Does that look okay? Maybe I don't want this then. And then that's where our fairy house goes. Flame bell for flammable. I would do that. You know what? It's kind of giving Blaze from Not So Berry, but if we did that as like, to have this sim have a kid named Flame after she's like so icy. That is like kind of fun. Wait. Yeah, I like that name. I know there's no firefighter career. Doesn't that suck? Imagine we do it. Imagine we name the sim Flame, and then like 2 years from now there's a firefighter career in a pack, and it's like we already used it. That could be nice. Okay. We could live in Sulani. And we can be like on the volcano lot or like near the volcano. Wait a minute. That's like so opposite from this too. That could be kind of a nice change after we're used to living here for a while. All right, I wrote it down. So I will present this when I make the video in a couple days to post like the next episode on YouTube. I think people are gonna be into it though. But yeah, we'll be like sick of the snow after this gen, so we can live in a place that never snows. And then it'll feel like a nice change of pace. We can get into fire dancing. And after we've had all of these sims that have like had the fire toilet and everything. Ember and Coal as siblings. Oh my god. And we have like a theme. Oh, I think we're onto something. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that for this generation then. I really like that. This sim is literally named Ember, my test sim, which is so weird that you say that, but that like fits the vibes. This one is Ember, but this is just like a random sim I made to test the house with. So that's kind of a funny coincidence. And every toilet can be a fire toilet. That's not pleasant, is it? It's sparking joy, pun intended. Okay, I like this. I like this. Isn't fireproof a reward trait from gardening? Oh, it might be. I can't remember. We can check that. It's the gardening aspiration, yes? Naturalist. Sims that are naturalists don't need to fear fire. It won't touch them and they can extinguish it with ease. So we could go and garden in Sulani and then try and get the naturalist trait. I'm writing that down too. Reward trait. And it makes sense. I feel like for this sim, it's like they're going so far away from how their parents were. It's like they can't grow anything in this world. So then they have this dream of being involved in plants. Okay. I think that makes sense. Oh, and we can try and get all the spicy food recipes from City Living. I'm writing that down too. Oh my god, I'm getting so far ahead of myself right now. Like, this kid doesn't even exist yet. They're not even close to existing. And we've planned out their entire life. Okay. I feel good about this plan. The last thing that I want to add into the house before we say that it's like done for now, bear in mind we still have to do the apartments, but I'll do the apartments separate. The last thing I want to do is Jingle's balcony because I want to be able to make use of this little space off to the side. So I'm going to put a couple things on here. Yeah, we could have the volcanic activity lot challenge for them too. That'll be kind of fun. Okay, there we have some lights. Now, what do you put on a balcony like this? Nina's kids have to live with her in the tiny apartment for now, Kava. You don't like volcanic activity? It's pretty stressful. I have a chess table already. And I have like outdoorsy stuff like this. Oh, I didn't put anything up here yet really either. I'm scared of yoga. Normally I would say yoga, but I'm kind of scared of yoga because I don't want to die. The meditation stool, they don't have to change to get in the meditation stool, right? Can that be used safely? You can't do a telescope because it has a roof. Unfortunately. I don't really want to have another... Oh, Jingle is ice-proof. Oh, that's true, so we could do yoga. I bought the ice-proof trait. Ooh, this one's kind of mountainy. Let's just put that like right there. I like doing yoga with my Sims. It's kind of nice. And they do change for meditation. Okay, well. Either way, no matter which one we use, it's dangerous. Well, that doesn't look good because it's not icy. It won't be icy though, will it? Coletta Bell, collectible, who likes collecting items. I have never seen that one before. I'm writing that one down too. That could be a potential future. I've not seen that one. That's good. Maybe she could be a klepto as well. See, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Yoga replaces the shark pond. They can just die from the yoga instead. Perfect. I'm gonna get I think I might put a games table down. Maybe the games table could be queued up here. Do you not get covered in snow? Oh boy. Don't like how that looks. See, that like kind of ruins the energy of the building. Maybe it's better over here. Yeah, Jingle is a klepto right now. So this would be like a grandchild of Jingle's. Jingle does not steal enough, all things considered. I probably should have her steal more. She needs to get on that. Oh, this comes in plain white. That's better. It looks nice right there. Can they get past that? Isn't that a good thing? What, that she doesn't steal? I guess, yeah. I don't know why I'm acting like it's bad that she doesn't steal, but she's not using her trait to the full advantage. I think once she becomes a fairy, she can be like kind of mischievous and she can steal some stuff too. Not easy to steal in the snow as there will be footprints. That's funny. Once she's a fairy and she won't leave footprints behind because she can fly around. It'll be better. Yeah, it is kind of funny that Santa's baby is a klepto. And it was randomized. I didn't give her that trait on purpose. I like to randomize traits in my legacy because I think it's kind of exciting. So I didn't choose klepto. She became klepto. There's a very specific plant that I want. Santa gives the gifts and Jingle takes them back. She's like the Grinch who stole Christmas. But it makes, I mean, to be fair, she probably has some Christmas trauma, because imagine your dad is Santa and he never sees you. He doesn't care about you. He like says he does, but you only see him once a year, maybe. And then he's like kind of busy that day because it's Christmas and he's like off to go give gifts to other people. So she like in her heart loves Christmas because it's like her DNA, but also she's like a little bit scarred by Christmas, I think, but she's like trying to not let it affect her, but it does. And so now she steals people's Christmas gifts. It's really sad. It's really sad. Grinchcore. Yeah, exactly. This is what I wanted, because this has like the white. Ew! I could have just used the plain one. That looks horrible and dead. I like this because it, I mean, you can't even tell. Jingle needs to die on Christmas for the lore. Oh my god. Imagine we like stage some kind of fake accident for her to like be gone on Christmas in the future when she's an elder. I like have her jump in the pond or something on Christmas and I'm like, oh my god, she fell in the pond. That's terrible. I don't think these plants are really cutting in. What pond? Well, there might not be one on this lot, but trust me, we can make there be another pond. We can always have another pond. A fire? Oh my god, maybe the fireplace accidentally catches fire on Christmas and she like accidentally won't put herself out, except really it's just me not intervening. No, I won't do that to her. That would be terrible. It would be kind of funny though. Like the story kind of works. Maybe her Christmas tree could catch fire. Oh my god, could you imagine? That is symbolic. That tells a story. Okay. I think that's fine as a starting point for now. I'm gonna make sure that there's tile inside of this bathroom so we don't forget which one is which. And then I think it might be ready. Keep in mind, we're gonna decorate these for a video separate, so. And we still have some money left. How much does it cost? 132. That's fine. That's totally doable. We'll have plenty of extra money to be able to add stuff to it when they get older, or when they get over here, so. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel a lot better. Let me show you around. And then if we see anything that needs changed, we can add to it. But sort of my philosophy with these legacy houses, I know I keep saying it, but it's like never done. It's always gonna keep changing. It's like done for now, but I'm gonna add, like, I'm always gonna be adding stuff and updating it and changing rooms, and like it's never a, these don't stop for me. Like it's set up pretty much for now, and then we can, it's a living and breathing house. It'll change with us. The house is like one of the characters of the Let's Play almost, you know? I have a thermostat. I have a fire alarm as well. I was brave this time. But anyway, on the outside, the main house is kind of like over here, and this is supposed to be the apartments where our robot's family can live and where our brother's family can live. And then when you come inside, we'll walk into this one first so I can show you around, but the apartment building is pretty small. It's just got like this little hallway section. It's gonna be residential rentals over here. And then this will be Nina's apartment, my robot. She'll have a very small kitchen like right here and a small living space right here, bathroom, and then Nina's room and the kids' room. The bathroom's gonna have the robotics table in it. I know it's really tight. Oh, actually, we could put the robotics table out here for her even. And that would be fine. But anyway, it's pretty small, but it's okay. It'll be fine for now. And then on the top floor, this is gonna be our brother Slay's apartment. This will be like his tiny living room and small dining table, and then he can have a kitchen over here in this little corner. This is his bedroom. He's got a bathroom. Robots have most of the same needs as humans. They don't need, well, they have like a couple of the same needs as humans. They can't eat and they don't need to like use the bathroom. Obviously they can't shower either. But they still have to like sleep and do their fun and stuff. And then they have like a durability need that is new and you have to like work on repairing them, or they can repair themselves if they have high enough skill. So that's like, they're Sims, but like not really, but sort of they are. So it's a weird one. They're kind of like a special occult, but doesn't have very many special powers. Anyway, most of the downstairs, I like stole part of this apartment building to use for the downstairs a little bit. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this section, this will be shared space with the residential rental, so the robot and the brother can like come and go in our house a little bit as they please. They can walk in like this way. They can come in through this door and through the greenhouse, like all the way out here and then in there. But then we can see the family in the main house a little bit, which I really enjoy. And then this entryway is like separate a little bit, so they won't come in here and we have a proper front door still, but this is the entry space for my Sims. I didn't put a lot of clutter right here because I have stuff. Like I've got random collectibles that I've had from over the years, so I think I want to put the collectibles in these shelves. So I didn't put anything yet because I intend to use like some of the things that I have. I've got like random things I've crafted, you know how legacies are. You just get these like little heirloom trophies and whatever. So we can put those on display in some of the open shelves. But there's a small bathroom downstairs right here. There's like a little office area in this room. Lots of empty space for my photos to go. And then through here, this is the living room. We've got this is a frame TV, but it's got like a nice picture on it. We've got a piano and a fireplace and like the dog bowl. Way back here, this is the kitchen and the dining table. Kind of a funky layout for me. It's a little bit different, but I kind of like it. And she's got like Christmas cookies out that she's baking because her dad is Santa. And then this room is going to belong to her brother for now. It's like a temporary thing though, because he's going to move out and live in that apartment upstairs that I showed you that's empty right now. But he's still with us for now. This will eventually be a kid's room instead. So it's one of those like flex kind of spaces. It'll change over the years a little bit, but we'll have the kids in there eventually. And then down this way, this is the primary bedroom for Jingle to live in. So she's got like a nice bed and a vanity table and an ensuite bathroom, plus a balcony accessible just to her. And then if we go upstairs again, like through here, this is sort of a weird long skinny hallway, but there is a bathroom in the hallway up here. And then this right now is also kind of a flex space, but it's gonna be so that we can have the, like another kid could live in there eventually, but for now it's got art stuff in it. And then the grandma, Leah, she lives in here. She's got kind of like this pink vibe. She's also a lawyer, and her wife's an artist. So I wanna have like artwork the wife has made to put on this wall. Not sure about the closet right now, but it's fine. And then we have a balcony out here. Oh, I didn't decorate the balcony properly. Let me get some more things on the balcony. Oh, this isn't painted on this wall. Oops. I must have missed, yeah, I missed all of them on that wall. Oh my gosh. Oh, you made it up. Squeaky, what do you want? Do you want to, okay, do you want to come onto the desk? They haven't seen you in a couple days. No? Oh. She said no. She's scratching on there. Here, I can move over so you can get up now. Is that fine? Okay, now she's up. I'm proud of you. You made it all the way upstairs, even through the weird barrier from the contractors. That's very brave, Snap. She's been kind of like nervous about it, but she's done it a few times now, so. Anyway, so that's the like, the gist of the building, I guess. Oh, that's right, this part. I was gonna do this. I was distracted by Cat. Okay. I'll just get a couple plants up here probably. Maybe a chair or something. I have the hot chocolate tray in the living room, so we do have a hot chocolate tray. We've got that covered, thankfully. No, don't bite that. She wants me to end stream. This is her being like, leave. Go away from your desk. Give me attention instead. She doesn't want me to be in here anymore. She's like, you streamed twice today. I've had enough of it. No, don't bite that. Such a little rascal. You're so early for dinner, too. You don't eat for like 40 more minutes. At the earliest, even. Well, I could leave it kind of blank for now. Oh, let's put a telescope so they can die. Oh. Yikes. I was like cat fur right in my mouth. I'm gonna furnish Nina's apartment for a video, Sailor. I'm gonna like film it separate and then post it on YouTube separate. I feel like Nina deserves to have a dedicated video. My robot. She's kind of the star, so I think she needs it. I've got a chess table down here, so I don't want to pay for 2 of them. Okay, game is saved. She's licking my hand. I'm gonna put it on. Oh, also out here, I have a trash can. I have a thermostat right there. I put a burglar alarm in this side, but not in both of them. So if we get burgled, only some of the doors are okay. That's fine. We have 1 burglar alarm on this lot. And I have a fire alarm in the kitchen. I don't have any fire sprinklers, though. I don't usually use those. The fire toilet, I think I'm gonna put in this bathroom once we move in. I'm not quite sure. All right, here we go. Bell Legacy house. How many bedrooms is it? Is it 4? And like 3 bathrooms? I need to write a little description about this. The new house for... Sorry. I ate some fur. The new house for my Nightmare Legacy Challenge series. No, on YouTube. Gross. There is a main house and also 2 apartments that will eventually, careful Snap, your tail's on the way, be furnished for my Sims robot and for her brother. They are empty right now in this, let's just say they are empty in this version. Okay. Are we ready? I'll probably upload a second version of it in like a week then, once I've put all the stuff in, the decor and pictures and, you know, all those kind of things. Snap woke your cat up, what with her yelling? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's in Mount Komorebi. It's in one of the lots in like the snowy part of Mount Komorebi. Both these 2 lots are the same. Doesn't really matter which one you put it on. But there's 3 30 by 20 lots up here in the mountain of Mount Komorebi. It's always snowy up here in Mount Komorebi. It'll never ever melt. Yeah, we should see how many packs it uses. I'm kind of scared to find out, but it's on this lot if you're looking for it. I forget what it's called, but okay, that's 1 full page, 2 full page, 3 full page. Oh, 3.5 pages. I've actually done worse. I've done worse. Anyway, this one is for me. I built this for myself to play in, so I think it's justified that it's bad. Because I want to use all the stuff in my own build for myself to play in, you know? I need to get another like screenshot angle for the thumbnail, but a lot of these are hard to see. I used this exact angle in the other thumbnail. I don't want it to be the same, but there's trees in the way always. Maybe like over here. If we zoom it in, I don't know. You thought it would be at least 4 pages? Yeah, I kind of thought it would be worse, honestly. So I'm like pleasantly surprised that it's not worse. But there you go. We did it. That was way less painful than I thought it would be. I get so nervous about making the new legacy houses because I have such a tendency to overthink. And I like put so much pressure on it in my mind about how it has to be because I have this vision in my head of what I want. And then I get stressed about them. But it actually wasn't stressful, and turns out I was being dramatic. Which I tend to do. I really tend to do. If there's one thing about me, is that I'm gonna be dramatic. Well, I'm probably gonna be live for like 40 more minutes. I don't really want to work on this further because I want to wait until I am like ready to move them in. So, dramatic? Never. No, not me. I'm never dramatic. I guess, okay, 2 options. We could probably try and build something teeny tiny, or we could hunt for Curly in Animal Crossing again, like I did earlier. Yeah, the next build that I want to do on stream is a cat cafe in Mount Komorebi, but I don't really want to start that now because I won't finish it. So I don't want to like just start it because it's gonna, I don't know. I won't really do it for a few days, but we could do a poll. We could let you all decide. Hold on. Snap, you gotta get off the keyboard so I can make a poll. Because I don't really mind. Tiny build. Hunt for Curly. Okay, here. The people can speak. How about that? I don't want to play very veggie. I don't like to play very veggie without warning. Because I feel bad. Oh, it's very split. Oh no, I didn't want it to be like that. It's 50-50 exactly. Oh dear. Okay, if you haven't voted, please vote in the poll. We need your help. It's very split. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's 51-49 now. What was I gonna say? Oh, the veggie thing. So I don't like to play very veggie without warning people because then I feel guilty if it's like you didn't know I was gonna play and now you've missed part of it and you didn't even have a chance to prepare. And then it's like I've got randomly like half an hour of veggie in a random stream, like, so I'd rather like not mess with that. Okay, it's still really close. It's 52-48. It's ending 52-48. People want the tiny build, but only just barely. Like, just by, like, that much is what the chat voted for. So, I'm sorry to the other 48% of you. I don't think we can... Well, we hunted for Curly already today, though. I did a whole stream doing that earlier, so... It's okay. Maybe, and you know what? Maybe I'll end the stream by going to, like, 3 islands at the very end. So that everybody can win. Tiny build. Where do you want it? Oh my gosh, Snap's on the ground. She never sits in the bed down here anymore. I got a new cat cam that like mounts to my table instead of the tripod that I was using before because she was never using the one on the floor anymore, and now she's on the floor. I can't even use it. Can you see this if I pull it up? Can you see her right now, or is it not working? Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. Well, where... What the heck? Oh, there. See? That's my cat. Oh, it's upside down again. Why does it flip upside down and then zoom in so much? I can't, oh, it keeps happening. Okay, I'll stop now. You're so cute, Snap. You don't even know how cute you are. Oh, I'm not strong enough to do this. Okay. I had to like open the clamp to put it back on my table, and it was really hard to do. When we first set it up, Dan did it. I wasn't good at that. That was really difficult. How does it look? Okay? Yeah, it's fine. She's not there right now, but it looks okay still. Where am I gonna put it? Sorry. It should be somewhere that has grass. It should be like really green. There should be a lot of plants wherever we build it, I think. Oh, building it in Tomarong, the For Rent world? It's really like lush and green in that world. I don't think I've built a tiny house in that world. What? Is that a yes or a no? Good or bad? I think she said, I don't like For Rent. I think that was the translation. She's like, that pack's broken. Don't do that. But she has a point, I guess. It's good for this, though. This will be a good... I love this lot, too. It's so cute. Like, having this in the background, this is such a nice lot. And the lighting's good on it. Amazing. Just amazing. Okay, let me get another OBS open because oh, it's still open. This way I can record it just in case. I said just in cake. There's no cake. Yeah, I did the 24-hour stream in this world. Not on this lot, though. This lot is too small for the 24-hour stream build. Okay, what kind of tiny house are we talking? Are you thinking like micro, or are we doing 64 tiles instead? Oh, I should change the... Let me change it so it's here. Some say micro, some say 64. Okay, one more poll. How many tiles? Is it like 32? Other one is 128. Is that right? I don't remember. I'm just gonna assume it is. Here, you can vote in this. What tier of micro home do you want? It's 100. Oh, it's 100, not 128. Okay, ignore that. I just doubled it. That was way off. You can tell I never build the small home category. I never do it. Nobody really wants that anyway, so. It looks like mostly people want the micro home, which really complicates things. You dare me to use less than 2 pages of packs? I can do limited pack stuff sometimes. I even posted a limited pack build today on YouTube. This is kind of cute, right? What if no kits? Oh, we could do no kits on purpose pretty easily. Okay, 32 tiles won, but it was like half, it was 52% said 32 tiles, 43% said 64, and then 5% said the 101. Yeah, we can have loads of livable space outside still. So it should be fine. We can get like a fun color. Ooh, what if we did it orange? I do like the look of that. See, we could even do something like really fancy with the roof if we wanted to. And then it looks like it's not so small anymore. Right, everybody? Right? Okay, I need to rethink how I'm doing this. It's just all fake. Everything on the roof is pretend. I guess we want those to go right there, and then I want this piece to be on either end of it. Yeah, we could do like a really nice outdoor dining. Is that too much? Oh my. I'm not sure if that's too much. I feel like it kind of is too much for this. It's not too much? Okay, that's good that you think so. Oops. Yeah, we can get like more extra roof detailing too. I feel like the more you can do with the roof, the better off we will be with this, you know? We can put it up on a foundation too. Oh wait, if we do that, then we can't really have, oh. Guys, I think it's too much. I think I should also not have it be so flat. I think I want to have like 3 tiles this way. 4 tiles this way. Can you size it down? Yeah, I could size those pieces down. It's kind of annoying to size them down though. Because they like, this stuff kind of places weird. Depending on how you scale it. Maybe it should be just long and skinny then. But it might be okay. It's like you kind of have to hope that it places properly. Size down is better for the scale of the building. And these actually still fit fine, so it's okay size down. I was scared that they wouldn't slot together, and you can't really alt place this stuff very easily. So that's what I was a little bit worried about, but turns out it's fine. No big deal. Okay, what kind of door? See, I don't really know what, if I'm gonna use the orange roof, I don't really know what door would look good with it. Like what color? You could do like blue and orange, but then it's kind of giving like, you think pink? Pink and orange? Really? The cream color is okay. But then it's like, it's so much white on the top, and then this is not white. I actually do think the blue looks good, but then everyone's gonna say it's a blue Suburban. And I don't want that. We could do the green roof instead. The green roof has like way more wood tones. But maybe that's better. Like more functional. Oh my god, is there not a wood color that matches it? Why are they different colors of wood? Huh? I don't like this game. You think this brown looks fine? Do you think so? I feel like it's kind of a little bit off. Then it's all green. I really liked the orange on the roof, I think. I just feel like the orange is pretty. Let me just undo. Bring me all the way back. I think the orange is like so colorful. And it's nice that way. Okay, is this gonna be the bedroom? Maybe we do bedroom there. The bathroom could be like here. Because the bed can get tucked in this corner. And there could be like a desk right here. And then this is the bathroom. We could have... Oh, I was gonna put the kitchen along this way. So this bathroom being like that isn't really gonna work. You think green door? Do you think green with the orange is good? I will say I've never done that before. So it could be an interesting thing to try, the green and the orange together. You can't do a basement because we're trying to have this be a tiny home. So if you put a basement, it's no longer a tiny house. That's why we don't have one. We're stuck with these 32 tiles and trying to fit it all together in this little space. I think it was best like that, honestly. Let me look at everything from For Rent. Open floor plan except for the bathroom. Yeah, if we did it all open, it's a little bit easier, but I sometimes think it's a little bit nicer if you have some slight separation. Like it kind of feels, I don't know, having it be a studio is probably more practical, but not as like nice. We could possibly do it like this, and we could have the kitchen be like, I have to raise these up. But the kitchen could be like over here. There could be like a little tiny dining table. Honestly, like the dining table could even be like that small. We could have the desk over here then. Use the bathroom as a separator. You mean like if we did it like this, had no walls or no door, but like separated it like this. I think that's probably a little bit too invasive in the space. I think I might do this. The bed could even be like, if we did it like this, the bed could get tucked way in the corner. There's not really room for the living room like this though. Which is sort of sad. I don't think I want to use the Murphy bed because I want to use a lot of like, I'm thinking more like of the For Rent stuff and like the style from that pack. And the Murphy bed is very modern. And not really what I was picturing. We could have no dining area inside. It could only be outdoors, the dining area, possibly. And that would be fine. That would work just fine. Which bed do I want? I like the color on this one. This is from Island Living, but it's very colorful. And it's kind of orange, which I do also enjoy. And like the yellow kind of matches the yellow color in the window. Maybe. Outhouse and outside shower. I mean, I guess you could do that. Put like all stuff outside. I think I'm gonna have to use Snowy Escape. I'm sorry. I just want to have the Snowy Escape desk. I don't really know what color wood we're gonna be going for, but whatever. Something like that though. Although, actually, I might want to have a dining table instead. Because then I have the desk on the side. Yeah, I mean, you could easily do an outdoor kitchen area with this. It's like nice weather here, but, well, it's not that nice of weather here. Because it rains a lot. But I think that, like, when you're building a tiny home, I do still feel like it's best to have, like, all of the necessities inside. Like, I still want to have, like, a fully functional indoor house, and then other stuff is kind of just, like, extras. Like, if we can have, you know, more things by scooting some stuff outside, that's fine, too, but I still want to have it fully functional in the interior. What is this build for? Nothing. It's just for fun. We are just building for fun right now. Yeah, there could be like a room divider. I don't usually use the room dividers very often, so that might be kind of a nice little touch. Put it at the foot of the bed. And then the living room could be right here. For Rent. I want to use the For Rent rug. I really like the rug. This rug in particular from this pack. I just think this thing is so nice. It's like one of my favorite rugs in the whole game. We'll see if this sofa works. Might be a little bit much, but it also might be fine. Who knows? I do need a door. Oh, my game is like lagging. Okay, sorry, I was hitting escape a few times to see if I could help myself. Yeah, it has a nice texture too. It's just a really nice rug. That's City Living. Yeah, that could be like right there. I mean, I want to have a little table. That is not a little table. That is a big table. Put it like right there. This one's alright. This one's laundry day. I really like those tables from For Rent. Oh, I know I want to have this somewhere. Maybe there could be like a little entry, I don't know. We can still have our sink over here. This thing is gonna be really cutting it close with the toilet. We have like the for rent coffee table. If we wanted to use that. Wrap the kitchen counters around the corner maybe. Oh, like all the way this way? I think I might not. I'm scared about that taking up too much room. And I still don't want to use the tiny living TV. The tiny living TV would fit perfectly, but I really don't want to use it if I can avoid it, because the tiny living TV I just feel like is I don't know, it's so modern looking. Like that's not really what I'm going for in this space. But obviously it's like a good size. Dan found Molly in only 25 islands. I think he should take her and then replace one of the other ducks eventually that he has. That's my advice. I can't believe he found Molly that fast. But he really should take her. You need to take these opportunities when they come to you, because you'll regret it if you don't. I learned from Pietro. I learned my lesson. I know, why can't we have luck like that, right? Like, it's kind of messed up. It's like his first proper hunt, too. Oh, I kind of like how that looks together. Yeah, it's not gonna work with the door. I think I have to leave it like this. I just have to decide where I want to put the stove. And I think the answer is probably right here next to this thing. It's pretty tight. At least he didn't find Curly. No, if he had found Curly, I would have been really mad. I'm not gonna use these. I could use like the nicer base game ones. The ones I always like to use because they're short. And then I can put the for rent cabinets above it. That's true. Dan has almost all of the ducks, so it makes it easier. There's less ducks than it could be. Let me see. I just said don't pull a Pietro to him. Hopefully he listens. And doesn't make a mistake like some of us make. I don't want him to have an experience like me. Trust, I have learned my lesson from all of that. What does this end counter look like? Oh, it has the paper towels above it. That's right. I don't really like it there. Okay. Sink? No. Sink? That's a kit sink. I said I wouldn't use kits. You can do it like that. I don't think these windows have glass panes. No, I think they're just open. I'm pretty sure, at least. What happened with Pietro? I found him 15 tickets in, and then I said, "Ah, that hunt's too short. I should like leave and keep hunting. I'll probably find him again." And then I didn't find him again for 2,000 islands. 2,137 islands, in fact. Huge mistake. Never should have done that, but that's what happened with Pietro. I am a fool. It was really bad. It was rough. It was rough. I don't like that over there. I'm trying to decide if I should have a dining table. I think I can still fit a dining table in here. It's just gonna be really tight. We could do it like this. Oh, but maybe it would be better if I had a little dresser instead. Oh, the dressers from For Rent are so nice. I could probably put one Maybe scoot this over just a little bit more. And this can be like directly centered underneath this, because that's beautiful. And he can technically sit over here to eat. I said he because I was thinking that Stanley was gonna live here. It's not Stanley's house. This is just a regular old build. Stanley Humphrey is not involved in this. I don't know why I said that. It won't fit as the TV stand, this dresser. You see how it takes up more space? The door can't really go further over because it won't work in the bathroom anymore if we do that. When you first hunted, you passed Broccolo and then you could not stop thinking about him, so you had to go back and look for him again? I'm scared that I'm gonna end up like that with Hornsby, because I've been thinking about Hornsby so much. And I found Hornsby like 3 times on the hunt that I'm doing right now. And like, that's not good. That's not good. That I've, like, every time I see him, I think like, wow, I really like Hornsby. Wish I could keep Hornsby. And then guess what? I don't keep Hornsby. And I fear I'm gonna really, really regret that later on. I don't like that chair. 4th time I take him, that could be an idea. Might be better off. Yeah, and now I won't find him again. Yeah. Should I use Jungle Adventure? Any of these look good in here? This one might be okay for the tile in this kitchen. It's not very green though. It's very much blue, and the windows are very much green. I want like green or yellow. And I guess this doesn't really come in any of those colors. This one, oh, you know what? That's actually not that bad for this. It kind of works with the yellow, I would say. Okay. I can use that in here. We keep this thing. Works with the window. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think it looks good like that. We can get this little tiny living toilet and kind of put it off to the side. They'll still be able to get past that just fine. And then the shower, I will just put like one of these in the middle. Well, I guess it should be gold, huh? Oh no, the light yellow gold does not. That one's better. I want to match that light yellow gold on this. I think that's okay. Do you think I can have a window still? That's really tight, isn't it? Yeah, it looks bad. No window. I don't want to use the squat toilet because it won't fit. The squat toilet is a lot bigger. This is like the tiny house situation. You see how like, I'm scared they won't be able to walk past that. I know they can walk past this. Like, I know this is functional, but I'm scared the squat toilet will be too small, too low. And block it. Which is tough to work around. Maybe we could do some shelving inside of this room. Something like that. We get our own little bathroom stuff on it. Move this out the way just in case. Oh, actually, nothing slots to that. Oh, it does. Never mind. I know this bathroom. If the shower was actually in here like this, it would get so wet in this bathroom all the time. It'd be kind of annoying to use, but I mean, people have wet rooms like this all the time in real life too. It's not like it's super out of the ordinary. Would still be kind of annoying, but it does happen, especially in small spaces like this. Yeah, and there's no window to like air it out properly. I don't think I'm gonna put a window. I know that's really bad, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna put a window. I think I'm gonna make them just suffer. Or a vent. but they're fine. It's a fake plant anyway, that little one right there. It's fine. Oh, maybe we could do these candles here and we get a different fake plant up top. I could use these. I'm like 255 tickets in, Caro. Looking for Curly now. Still no Curly. It's not the worst thing that I've done, so I'm holding out hope still. Yeah, in wet rooms like that, you're right. They sometimes will like slightly angle the floor a little bit. Sort of like how in your shower, the tile, you might not notice it that much, but it is this way. It's like the tile is slightly angled on the floor towards the drain. They'll do that like in a wet room like that. The floor will be slightly angled so that way it goes down a drain. There's no drain in here. Well, oh, there is. There's a drain right there. But like the flooring would slope towards it, even just a little bit, and it still goes down there and it helps. AC vent? Well, if we put like an AC vent inside of here, I don't like how that looks, and you can't size it down because the scale, I think it like, does it mess with the animation when you size it down? So I'm not sure if I want to do it. I've never known people to be this stressed about my like weird little tiny bathrooms in a tiny house. But we can do that. That's from this pack anyway. So that's fine. I can't believe Dan found Molly that fast. I feel for him though, because he was probably excited to hunt and then he was like, well, now it's done and I probably shouldn't, like, I really need to take her because I'm gonna regret it. But like, what do you do now after you found the one you were looking for? It's kind of funny how that happens. But he'll be able to hunt again, I think. He'll be able to plan for another one. Oh, he's trying to kick Drake or Miranda now. Oh, don't kick. No, Miranda is bad news. Miranda is the one who should go. In my humble opinion. Not to like try and pressure him into anything, but I like Drake, I don't like Miranda very much. I'm thinking I could kill Miranda and Weber. Kill is wild. That's a wild thing to say. I kind of like Weber too, but I guess Weber is just fine. I have like sort of an attachment to this Animal Crossing island that Dan's playing on because I spent a lot of time decorating it for him. So it feels like it's mine as well. Because I put so much effort into decorating it. No, that doesn't look good there. It's still Dan's island, but like, you know, a little bit more attached than maybe I should be. He got a lot of compliments on it, did he? That's funny. People probably, well, the thing is, like, listen, I say this in like the nicest way possible, but like, I don't think you click on a Duck Dan stream and think his island's gonna look nice. You know? So when it does, I think everybody's like pleasantly surprised. It's not like perfect. It's not like the best island ever, but it's not the worst either. So it's definitely better than you probably would have expected going into it. At least I hope. Okay, that looks good right there. Let's do a lamp too. Oh, I like this little tea tray one. Maybe that could be cute by our bedside table. You told your husband you used to have a certain villager and he said, did they die? Well, it's like how I have a graveyard on my island for all the villagers that I've gotten rid of. And people come into my stream, they're like, oh my God, what did you do? What did you do to them? And I have to be like, don't worry, like they're not dead, they're just gone. It's fine. But I know that it probably seems like really, you see a graveyard and you're in a little Simsie stream, like, I guess it makes sense you would jump to that conclusion, but I didn't do anything. Not dead, just gone. Oh, my game is lagging like so bad. It's kind of making me mad. We could probably have a ceiling fan. Might be kind of nice in here. Put it in the bedroom. Kind of air the place out a little bit. Oh, lag, lag, lag. Yeah, I should save. It's like not fun to build when it's lagging like that, you know? I should close my game and reopen it, but I'm also gonna end stream soon, so part of me is just like, let's just deal with it. Like, why bother closing it and reopening it if I'm gonna go away anyway? Maybe base game? Like one of these little guys? That looks pretty good. Oh, I was doing lamps and then I got distracted. I want to look at the For Rent lamp. I love this lamp. I don't like where it's placing, but I love that lamp. I think that's really good. And then I want to put a bookshelf on it. Maybe we could do a couple of them. No, I don't think my Spiegel for the Legacy House is going to come out tomorrow. I think I'll probably post the Spiegel for the Legacy House on Monday. Because I already recorded a different video and like we've already edited it and stuff for tomorrow. I like did it just in case, and now that it's done, I'm like I kind of want to post that one tomorrow and then post the Legacy House video on Monday. So that is my plan. For Rent has some really nice little decor bits. I'm thinking this could be nice right here. Or maybe even just like that. Okay. We can put this little teapot there too, because they need that counter to be open so that you can still use it to cook. Maybe I'll put this up high. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you're starting your first quilt tonight. That really makes me so happy that you were inspired by me. That's really cool. I hope you have fun doing it. It's hard, but it's fun. I like doing it a lot, so hopefully you will like it too. Maybe they can have just like a big kind of messy stack of books, because I like how those look. The colors are kind of nice and vibrant too. Yeah, maybe I won't say it's hard. Sewing, like quilting, the like bigger quilts on my like home sewing machine, I find kind of frustrating. But I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like, it's not horrible, it's doable. It's just a pain to try and fit like the giant thing in this tiny machine, you know? Whose room is it? This? We're making a tiny house right now. It's not a room. This is a tiny house. I know it's confusing because I just built a house for my legacy family, but I finished it early and we did a poll for what I should do next, and we decided to do this. You sew clothes only. It was your first ever quilt. That's fun. Yeah, I don't really sew clothes. I've only sewn one dress still. I sewed it a couple weeks ago. I found it very difficult. I was overwhelmed trying to sew that dress. People who sew dresses and like clothing in general are brave, I would say, because it was hard. I don't think I like sewing clothing, I think is my takeaway. I don't really want to do it a lot. I'll do it a little bit, but I don't want to do it a lot, you know? What do you think about this green wallpaper? Is that ugly, or does it kind of look nice? I feel like maybe it's ugly. I think maybe the orange was better. And if we get some curtains in here, like some kind of colorful curtains, Clothes aren't your thing? Yeah. I think maybe once I do a little bit more practice, it'll feel better. I'm still just not very good at it because I only did it one time. I haven't had time to sew though. I was away. See, I like these for rent curtains, but they really cover like the whole window. Oh, I like that with the orange though. Yeah, that's nice. That's like the color we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Why are you... This one is like slotting to it. 1, 2, 3. They're placing at different heights. Whatever. Don't cover all the windows. Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but... Oh, that's clipping into there. Let's ignore it. I like how it looks, though, with them covered. I think it's kind of nice. Okay. Honestly, like... This is not too bad as a tiny house. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll put a column in between these. Split up the wallpapers. Okay, now we gotta figure out the whole outside. I guess the outside is gonna have some white accents. And then, it's so small. It looks kind of weird, I think. It's okay. It's gonna be so fine when it's done. Don't even worry. It's gonna be totally and completely fine. What is this? It's a tiny little micro home. I finished my other build and I still wasn't ready to end stream, so we did a poll of what I should do next. And this is what we decided. We can do this right there. You didn't know I streamed? Well, hello, Skull. Thanks for coming by. I stream every day except Sunday. So 6 days a week I'm here. At this time, usually. If you're ever around and wanting to hang out. I'm around too. The reason I didn't put it on stilts, I could have put it on stilts. The reason that I didn't is because I was planning on having like a little porch, like side porch thing. You can do stilts and have it still not be, because I can have the staircase be like this and it's fine still. So we could have like a proper foundation still if we wanted. Something like that. No, I won't be live tomorrow. I don't usually stream on Sundays, so I won't be here tomorrow, unfortunately. I did stream twice today, though, so if you wanted to, I guess you could like watch back the VOD from earlier. I don't know why. I mean, lots of people do that, but maybe you don't care about Animal Crossing, so I'm not sure if you want to. But I was here earlier as well. I didn't forget the dining table. Don't worry, it's okay. We still are gonna have like some outdoor space. I'm not done. The house kind of looks like a caterpillar when it's on stilts. You think so? I'll admit that I've never really thought about it that way before. That's not really a thing that has crossed my mind, but I like the way you think. Okay, we could have like a little fence go like this. Should I put it like all the way around the back? I actually kind of want it to like end just there. But I'm not sure how that looks from the outside, like if that's weird or not. Maybe if we have enough landscaping in front of it and around it, it won't be so bad. There's not a gate that matches this though, is there? There's like this kind of thing, but that's not really the vibes. And this one's short. Yeah, see, I don't like the roof color. I guess I'll just open it up. We can have like a little walkway, pathway thing going into it, maybe. That'll help. I guess we can have this continue through the fence, maybe. So we can have a little bit of landscaping on both sides of it. Anna, I'm gonna be live until I finish this build, which honestly probably won't take that much longer. We'll be done with it relatively soon. I don't really know if I like that. What if I painted it this like light orange color? I feel like it's kind of cute. It's different for me. I've never really used this color combo before, but I think it's nice. If I look at more of the island living landscaping, we have quite a few island living trees that we could put down, possibly. And I do like this. Oh, that's clipping weird. Bad, 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 bad. Don't want it to clip. Something like that. Sure, let's get loads of these. I like the fun orange. It's very colorful. You leave my VODs playing on the TV in the house as company. You know what? I love that because I do that with like other people's streams. Not as much anymore now that I'm not alone. I guess it's more like during COVID especially, because A, it was COVID and I was alone all the time, but also B, I lived alone. So I was really alone all the time. I used to non-stop have streams on, like 24/7 there was a stream playing because I did not like the silence and the loneliness of it all. The stream is nice because, especially because it's live, if you're watching it live, it's different than just like putting on a TV show because it's like there's actually people around, you know? Because they're talking in the chat and they're talking out loud and it's happening right now. Like there's just something different about it. So yeah, I relate. I relate a lot. It's nice. Streams are good for that reason, for sure. Streaming for me is good for that reason too. It's nice. Good to be around people. You need to listen to something all the time? Yeah, that makes sense. Listening to something is helpful for sure. Just have something on in the background and stuff. Something in your ears. Okay, I'm gonna get some of the debug landscaping from For Rent now. Show live edit objects. Oh, Catherine, my old house, my townhouse made loads of weird noises. My townhouse was built like made out of popsicle sticks. Like it was like made out of paper cards. The thing could have fallen over. It was so bad. The walls were like this thick. When it was windy, I swear the house was doing that. Like, so it was creaking. It made weird noises. I could hear the neighbors like running up and down the stairs. They probably just walking, but it felt like they were running because it was so loud. So I get it. I understand too. My old house was built terrible. Yeah, and it had loads of mold problems too. Because the roof was messed up and they wouldn't fix it. Anyway, yeah. I liked living there. It served me well, but I'm glad that I don't live there anymore. It was, yeah. It's good to no longer have to be in that house. I don't really ever use these. This is a nice plant. This is also For Rent. Put it on your TV to see what it's like this stream. I very rarely watch streams on my TV, but I have done it before. It's kind of nice. I don't like it as much as watching it on my computer though, because you can't see the chat really very easily. It's like I feel like the UI is just clunkier, I guess, on the TV, which makes sense. It's not really made to be on a TV, so. You only watch streams on your TV? That also makes sense. I can totally see that. Maybe don't put that one there. And you don't get channel points. There you go. That's another problem. That's serious. Like, actually serious. That's no joke. We want our channel points. Oh, I do like that. Maybe not, though. Always watch on your phone? That makes sense. I don't watch Twitch on my phone very often. I usually just have it on my computer. Okay, island living. I feel like, I think mobile Twitch is, like, very commonly used, though. I think that's, like, one of their... I think that's... Is that their biggest group of... Like, biggest viewing group? Or did I just make that up? Maybe they're just pushing it because they want it to grow more. You don't get channel points on the TV. I actually don't know for sure, but someone just said that, and I feel like they probably know. Because the way they said it, it sounded like they've been burned by it. So they were like, listen, you don't get channel points on the TV. That's one of those, like, you don't really realize it until you realize it. And then you'll never forget. Oh, if you cast from your phone, then you would. I guess that's true. That's a good point. If you use like the app on your TV, it probably wouldn't. But if you cast it from your phone, you probably still should. I love the landscaping. I think that looks so good together. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Don't put those. Let's get a little bit more debug. Plug your PC into the TV. That's smart too. That's smart too. Oh, sorry for yawning. You do get channel points on TV. Oh, do you? See, I don't know the answer to this. Is there like a blog post about it somewhere? Is there like official guidance from Twitch about it? I almost said from EA about it. That was my first thought just then. EA does not run Twitch, actually. They will not have any answers for us on this question. You're not gonna get anywhere with asking EA. You're gonna look it up? Okay, good. Let us know. If you figure it out, let us know. We'll be patiently awaiting the final answer. None of this stuff is really what I want to put on the outside. I know that I might use these little guys to get myself like a small patio. Maybe I just put it right here in the very front. We don't put it everywhere, but just here. And then we can use like grills and stuff. This one is from For Rent, so we could use that. Yeah, I like these stone tiles too. I think they're really cool. They always look good together. A little leaf print and stuff. The only problem is the grass texture on them is like painted on them. So if you wanted to use these elsewhere, like if you wanted to put them like in Oasis Springs on the desert part, the sand is stuck. Can't get rid of it. Should we do it like that? I do kind of like the yellow. I think that could be okay. Do you think the table's okay? Leave it where it was. Put it there. What do I want to put over here? Maybe we could do some like plants over here. Maybe they could have a proper garden section. Like in this little area. Because that's always nice to have too. So you can plant some things and whatever. A lemon tree would fit really well. Oh, we could probably put a debug one, or we could get one like somebody else has grown. Lemon. I should have saved before I went in this. I think I just made a big mistake. Get me out of there. Calories not gonna want to work. Let's try that one more time. Okay, you know what? No, no. Stop. Just don't bother with it. Yeah, we could use the spirit house from the pack. We could put that in this area because that might look kind of nice right here. Maybe then we could even have that and not have the planter boxes so that there's more open space back here. Yeah, the gallery has been really bad for me today as well. I've like really been having issues with it this whole stream. The whole stream and like even before I went live, like when I was just like recording and playing earlier, the gallery has been giving me some trouble. I think that's nice though, without overdoing it. I need to get a trash can. Yeah, this game could really use some help with the gallery. It's so frustrating because, like, on one hand, as a person who's played The Sims for, like, many years, like, The Sims 3, God, I would have killed to have a thing like this for The Sims 3. Like, it's so hard to get access, like, with the tray files and stuff to people's builds. It's, like, a real pain to download builds in The Sims 3. It's possible, but it's a real pain. The gallery makes it so much easier. But it's also still not great. So it's just, that's kind of hard. Yeah, even like the exchange in The Sims 3 was so annoying to use. It was seriously like such a pain back then. And it was, again, it's nice to have, like it was possible, but it didn't work well back then. Oh, we could put a couple of these are the decorative tassels. We could put a couple of these. Is there like a little tiny bit of wall that could be good for, oh, we could put like, maybe we could have like 2 of them hung up. These are collectibles from the pack. So that's kind of fun. Here's a mysterious basket if we wanted to put that somewhere too. No, it doesn't really fit anywhere. Okay. Let me get some lighting. Oh, I don't like that one. Can I do it in gold? It doesn't really come in the right shade though. This one comes in gold if we wanted to have it match the door handle. Yeah, I still have it, hamsters. I need to, I'm waiting until my sim becomes a teen to update it, but yes, I still have it. No, you can't put a rug on this staircase because it's not technically a floor. And you can't make it a floor because then it won't count as a micro home anymore. But like the rug things, oh, that one wants to, is that because it's slotting inside though? The little ones you can't put there, and you can't really raise rugs up. They start getting like really weird, see? So that's not really doable. Yeah, maybe it wasn't designed for the capacity that the gallery has now. I mean, it's got so much stuff on it. I have so much stuff on the gallery, so maybe they just didn't like scale it well enough. Oh, I can't really put that there because it looks bad. I think that definitely plays a role in it. But it could definitely use some work. They did just make in their Discord server, they made like a gallery feedback channel, didn't they? Am I remembering that correctly? That's like brand new. I need to get one more plant here. Oh, actually, wait. A little bit more of this. I think I want to have some dirt under the house. Because there wouldn't really be grass growing down there, you know? Like, wouldn't really do well with that, would it? Yeah, I think they even upgraded it a little bit ago, but it's still kind of rough. But yeah, there's just so much. I think the Discord, the Sims Discord, I think is just like discord.gg/The Sims, isn't it? I don't think it's like anything special. Like, I think the invite is pretty easy to access. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I'll talk about a tiny house. That came together really quick. It's like an hour, maybe. Your gallery is currently not loading as we speak. That'll do it. That makes sense to me. Oh yeah, there's Stars just put the invite for you if you want to see it. Fair warning, I had a really bad experience in that Discord server. People were telling me to die and they were not getting banned for it. But that was also a while ago, and I think their mods are better now, but I am a little bit like not so into the Sims Discord. So I don't know if I personally vouch for or suggest or highly recommend the Sims Discord server, but they do post news in there. So that's nice too, I guess. But I had a bad experience personally, and their mods were not helpful. But that was like the first 3 days that the server launched, and yeah, it was like violent too. You guys, they were giving me like violent instructions of how to harm myself, and they weren't getting banned. The messages were being left up for like multiple hours, and I was being like spam pinged. Like it wasn't like a chill little thing. It was bad. It was really bad. And the mods didn't do anything. And then I reported it to them multiple times, my mods did. And they were like, oh, we're gonna consult the disciplinary matrix and like, you know, thanks for reporting, bye. And I was like, are you gonna ban them? And they were like, we can't tell you that. I think you need to tell me that. It's one thing when there's like a little like spat between a couple of users and it's just like silly drama. It's different when someone is being threatened with physical harm. What do you mean? So then they were like, yeah, we did ban them. They like came back and they said they did. But what do you mean the Matrix? I think that it's just like their standard, like just standard thing. But like sometimes you have to break from the standard. And that's one of those times. So anyway, I don't love that server, but it was a long time ago. And now I have every single channel except the announcements channel hidden. So yeah, I don't know. But I think it's better now. From what I've heard, I don't think people are having that experience so much. Well, it was also like, it wasn't like everybody was having that experience. It was like they were targeting lilsimsie. And I still feel like if they're going to do it to somebody, I'd rather it be me, because I can handle it probably better than some people can because I'm more used to it. But that was one of the worst things I've experienced on the internet. And I've been doing this for a long time. It was in the Sims server, Nikki. Like the official Sims server run by the Sims. The Sims server. Yeah. Not just like any old server. It was in the Sims server. But again, it was a long time ago. So maybe it's better. I don't know. Yeah, and I was at my grandparents'. Why am I bringing this up again? I'm sorry to talk about it. I probably shouldn't talk about it because it's like giving satisfaction to those people. But I was at my grandparents' house, and I was like sat on the couch in the basement, and they were watching a basketball game, and I was on my phone, like violently shaking, like trying. I was like, my mods and I were all in the Discord trying to get it to be deleted, and I was like shaking at my grandparents' house on the couch. Anyway, it's funny now. It was a long time ago. It was bad though. So let's get this on the gallery really quick. They have like an EA Creator Network Discord server, Hannah, but they also use the official Sims server for creators. There's like a creators channel in the Sims server, and when they do like the early access to, you know, like when Businesses and Hobbies had its early access, they make the early access channels in the official Sims server. Otherwise, I would leave. But I want to be able to access the Discord channels because they post like, you can like post bugs and stuff in there. So I want to be able to see them. Oh, I should save first, huh? But I would prefer to not be in the server, actually, if I could avoid it. But it's not been a problem in a while, so I just have like a thing against it because of that. Tomarong tiny home. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. I like the name of that. It's only 31K. Oh, That's not too bad for a tiny house. Hashtag tiny. I don't know. Oh, I should put like hashtag micro home too. Yeah, I bet it's like a whole page of packs. Ugh. You'd be scared of clicking in the wrong channel with the early access bugs. Yeah, well, you know what? Again, I have the entire server muted. Like right now, because there's no early access on, obviously, right now. I have announcements, Sims Direct, Behind the Sims, and TS4 announcements. And those are the only 4 channels that I can see in that server. I hid everything else. But, you know, I can't get pinged by anybody in those channels. I want to be able to see the Sims announcements. Like in the TS4 announcements channel, they posted like about the like base game update, and they posted like the link to the thing and a little video about the update. They posted a thing like a dev diary about the ailments update. So it's usually stuff that we already know, but because I'm not on Twitter anymore, the Discord is like an easier way to get like basically that same information, I feel like. So okay, let's see how many packs it has. Oh, it's not. Okay. This could have been worse. It's a pretty small house to have that many packs, but it could have been worse. I've done worse. Yeah, 1K per tile. Oh, when you put it like that. Yeah, I wish they would stop using Twitter as well. I don't even know what they tweet anymore. I literally don't go on Twitter at all. I haven't in... When did I leave Twitter? It's been many months, maybe even close to a year. I don't really remember, but I'm not on Twitter anymore. It could be over a year for all I know. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't really want to be on that place anymore. Not because of The Sims, but because of Twitter. Yeah, it was probably like mid-2024. I don't really remember. But anyway, goodbye. Goodbye, Elon Musk and your scary friends. Yeah, back in the day, Twitter was fun. It really was fun. It's sad to see it go this way, but oh well. Okay, well, I think on that note, I will probably wrap up the stream. This has been a good time. I really enjoyed yapping with you. I enjoyed finishing the build. Like, I'm glad we have the legacy house built. As far as the stream schedule goes, I'm trying to figure out a time to play Peak with Shella next week. I don't know exactly what day yet. We were talking about playing it on Tuesday, but I feel like the roadmap's gonna get announced on Tuesday, so I don't know if I'm gonna want to stream Sims that day. I hate that we just don't know. I think the roadmap was supposed to get posted this week and they delayed it. But I don't know like when they're actually gonna post it. My assumption would be Tuesday, because they usually post Tuesday, Thursday, but it could be Thursday, I guess. I don't know. So we'll see. I'm not sure what day yet. I'll figure out my schedule tomorrow and then I'll make sure I post it in the Discord and stuff. They've never, at least as far, the thing is, right, it feels like the roadmap was delayed and we all know because it leaked. But they could delay roadmaps all the time and we just don't know because they don't leak. And so it, like, this one feels like really different and scary that it got delayed, but it might just be like, this might always happen for all we know. And we've just never, like, been aware of it before because it's never, like, leaked before it was posted. But this could have happened with the last roadmap and we just didn't know. So I don't know if this is normal or not, but it's weird that it's been, like, still not posted. But the roadmaps haven't ever leaked before. Did they extend the event again? Or do you just mean, like, from before? Because I saw doesn't the extended event end on, like, the 2nd or the 5th of September now or something? Yeah, it's hard when you're waiting for it, you know? I just want to see it. I want to know. They extended the early purchase. It's the 2nd. Yeah, the event ends on the 2nd. So if you haven't played the event yet, the free base game event, it does end in a couple days. This is a good time to play it, too, because a lot of you might have the day off on Monday because of the holiday, so... Okay, well, anyway, let's go find somebody to raid. God, I keep yapping. I just yap and yap and yap. Let me see. I don't know how much longer Dan's gonna be live for. I guess even if Dan does end stream, he's in Photoshop with loads of pictures of ducks. What is he doing? Even if Dan does end stream soon, that's fine. we could raid with him too. But he's playing Animal Crossing and I want to go there, so if I'm gonna go there, you can go there too. He was hunting in his Animal Crossing island. I bet he's trying to decide who he wants to add to his island next. And I bet he's looking at like all his villagers together in Photoshop, trying to think like who's like the good fit for the next one. That's my assumption of what he's doing. Okay, well anyway, I'll see you all later. Thanks for hanging out. Go say hi to Dan. Goodbye. Bye. Oh, I'm caught in my headphones. Bye. And stop streaming.